Okay. There we go. Okay. What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here. And as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. We are on the cusp of free agency. And of course, we have all kinds of shit that we got to deal with. And speaking of that, of course, who's the first person who's here but Momo? Dealing with shit. What's up, Momo?
Oh, I didn't realize that intro gonna be me.
I'm just saying, you were the first one here and dealing with shit.
And he got paid his coins. Okay, so he had 9 sacks last season.
Hold up.
The season that he got paid for, he had.
Who are we watching? Somebody's watching somebody in the background.
Yeah. I'm pulling it up. Hold on.
Sounds like we're watching Law Nation.
Hey, my been, Mark.
Oh, you watching Law? You double dipping, man.
I'm trying to work for the Cowboys, man. I'm trying to get on both ends.
You know they ain't paying nobody, so why you want to work for them?
Hey, what can I say, man? I'm an old man. I ain't got nothing else to do. Keep up controversy.
Hey, that's me all the way around. I ain't got nothing else to do. And actually, if you listen to, I don't know why, but I'm being roasted on Twitter by all these Eagle fans and Dan Salio. This one dude is talking about that I put so many damn videos out and stuff. I must be unemployed. I don't know. People realize that, this is actually a job too.
Matter of fact, you got 2 houses, don't you?
Well, 2 houses?
Yeah.
I got a few more than that.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I thought you were doing very well.
I'm doing okay.
I don't realize how you count all that money and do the broadcast.
Oh no! I ain't got no money. I got assets. Okay, here's what I got. I got some shit from my kids when I'm gone. When I'm taking a dirt nap, they gonna be okay. But right now, I'm a broke ass.
Okay, I understand that.
But you can tell I ain't missed no meals. Okay.
Hey, when you get our age, you don't need to miss none.
You're right about that. So let me say shout out to Aisha Robinson, Lady Lieber in the house. What's going on, ladies? Holly Pierce, Alan Williams, Regina Green, all the beautiful ladies. And I am so blessed. First of all, that my wife doesn't kick my teeth in because of having all these beautiful ladies here online with me and stuff. But I appreciate all the support of everybody that's coming in and being part of the conversation. So, Momo, you guys, I didn't realize that you have $19 million of rollover money that's coming on Wednesday on top of your 79. Now, you did get some bad news because it seems like everybody thought that it was between you and Philadelphia getting Myles Garrett. Mm-hmm. But it turns out, when he said never say never again.
It's all about the money, Mark.
It was amazing because it seemed like he was ready to go to the mat that I will not play here for any price. Mm-hmm. I don't want to negotiate. I want to go someplace where I can win. Isn't that what we heard?
Hey, Holly. Okay, let me say something. I said this on Game Time, Brian. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna make a statement, and all you fans out here, Washington fans, Eagles fans, and the whole league.
Wait. Oh shit!
I'm gonna say something that's like that. And Micah Parsons, and Dak Prescott, and CeeDee Lamb, and the rest of y'all stupid players in the NFL. This league does not care about you. You just a warm body. Once your body gets cold,
you're out.
They're gonna ship you off. When you get drafted, you get a little contract for money based on your position in the draft. Mm-hmm. Your real contract come after that first contract goes away. You take all the money. You don't wait because they don't negotiate. Oh, I want to bring somebody in to win because you're not in it to win. You in it to make money and supply have generational wealth for the future of yourself and your family. So don't take a pay cut because you want some players in because they will cut your ass.
Yep.
Stop doing this.
It don't matter who you are. It don't matter, and that's the thing.
Because let me say this final thing: the NFL is the only major league in the world that don't your whole contract ain't guaranteed. Forget the upfront guarantee money. That's BS. All your contracts should be guaranteed.
Well,
Period.
Okay. I hear what you're saying on that one. The worst part about it is the life expectancy in the NFL is about 3 years.
Exactly.
And so most players never get to that second contract. And you don't get invested. I think you have to have 2 years before you will even get health care from them down the road. So if you get injured early and can't ever work the rest of your life, well, oh well.
Oh well, the same thing in college football now. The college football, these players get these scholarships. Your scholarship ain't 4 years anymore.
No, it's basically 4 1-year deals.
For 1 year, boy.
Hey, Ace Robinson, how you doing today?
So I'm just saying, players and people co-sign with these players saying, "Yeah, we got to bring more people in." I'm glad he's taking a cut. No, he should not be taking no pay cut. Michael, you should not be taking no pay cut. You're dumb. If you have a good agent, he will tell you that.
Momo, I will say there is a difference though. If you're saying I'm going to get 37 million and 40 million, when you get to that point,
yeah,
what's 3 million? Well, you know,
3 million.
What is 3 million more at that point?
Why is CD Lamb negotiating and we doing the contract to get more? What? You just got the contract last year.
No. Okay, now Mo, now Mo, I don't want to tell you you got it wrong there, but see, when you restructure, you're not giving back any money. When Dak restructured and CD Lamb restructured, that's just accounting. That's just basically saying we're converting some of this money into guaranteed money, and we'll reduce the salary now the first couple of years, and we'll kick it down the road. So
but why are you kicking down the road? I want my money up front now.
No,
Don't kick my shit down the road.
It doesn't change anything other than accounting. The check that he got out to start with, it's the same money. Nothing changes up on paper. I would say that it would be like if you got an extension on your car loan and you said, I'm not going to pay for 2 months, and they tack it on to the end of your contract, but technically that adds more interest because you're borrowing for longer. That's basically what the NFL is doing, is that they're restructuring it and putting it in void years. So, for example, Brandon Cooks is probably not going to be on our team this year. Some of his money they counted as a voidable year. So it's listed as $4 million. He's already got that $4 million. And we're just counting it this year on the cap.
Here's a question I want to ask all Cowboy fans. And
Lola, Miss Hot Sauce, what's up?
I just want to ask this. So do the Cowboys are they paying players that are no longer on the team, but they still paying these players off the books?
Yes, and so is everybody.
Okay, I'll just ask.
We have at the moment about $20 million. We've got $9 million for Michael Gallup. We've got $4 million for Brandon Cooks, and we have $7 million for DeMarcus Lawrence. And see, that's that whole thing of restructuring.
What about Zeke?
Zeke, his money is gone. But what will be added to that will be, come June 1st, Zach Martin's retirement will be like $9 million that's added on there. So we'll have about 30. But to put this in perspective, I think the Eagles have the most, and they're over $50 million in dead money. So it doesn't necessarily preclude you from being able to do business. It's just how you do it. See, the Eagles, what they've done is, Jalen Hurts got his bag of money and all that stuff. He's gotten tons of it. But they've got his contract all the way out to 2029, where they take a $95 million cap hit. It's not that he's getting a check for $95 million then. That's just when they're actually counting the number. He's already gotten the money. So
okay, I like to comment on what somebody said in the comments. Late Linda.
Lovely Linda. Linda is our resident Eagle fan.
Okay. Here's the thing. I'm not debating anything about what they do in their business. I'm saying the players are screwed by the owners and they union because they don't want to do what's right. Because they're not getting that money, what they shouldn't get. The players have no rights in this league. They fine you every week for something stupid, people.
Yeah.
Players get fined every week for stuff. When there's a flag on the play, there's unnecessary roughness. They getting fined middle of the week for that unnecessary roughness. And sometimes you don't get a flag when you come there and your socks ain't uniform and your helmet and your chin strap ain't on, or you ain't dressed uniformly. They
You know
fine
what
these
though?
players.
Hey, I'm okay paying a $15,000 fine if I'm getting paid a couple $1,000,000. I just am. I'm okay with that. Okay.
But you're gonna look for later down the road.
I'd like to be under the restraint of being an NFL player and getting paid $5 or $10 million and having to have my chin strap buckled. Okay. I'd like to have that kind
Mark,
of problem.
You know, for well as I know, these players talks about this all the time behind closed doors, saying that this is ridiculous.
Yeah, those things are ridiculous, but you know what? You have people working regular 9-to-5 jobs that ain't making millions of dollars that have similar type of things that they cannot do.
Okay, again, I want to comment on somebody saying,
Oh,
hey,
look, Momo, you're giving me a headache today. Come on, man.
I'll shut up.
No, I mean, seriously. Okay, your biggest problem is the NFL players aren't getting enough money and they're getting fined for the wrong color socks. The day before we have free agency start, right? That's your whole thing. That's what you want to sit here and bring.
No, actually, I want the players to get their money, all their money, not part of their money. Mom.
Well, you know, that goes back to, here's the thing, that goes back to the negotiations of the Players Association. Okay? I can tell you that 99% of the people who are working jobs that are making $40,000 and $50,000 a year and can't make it wish they had the opportunity to be under the thumb of the NFL making that kind of money. I think most of us would, although it is probably shortening their lives. But then again, if you are a lumberjack, if you are a longshoreman, if you are in the military, these are all jobs that you ain't getting paid shit for, that you're shortening your life for, and that you got rules that you have to follow for those as well.
That's why I left the Army, Mark.
Okay, well, but you found something else to do. Nobody says that any NFL player, if they are so suppressed by the NFL, they can go someplace else and do something else. Nobody says you have to. You are not drafted into, well, you actually are drafted in the NFL, but you do not have to play. You can find another job if it's that bad.
So what are you looking for as a Cowboy fan in free agency, Mark?
Did he just move on that quick?
Yes.
He went nitpicking about socks and shirts being unsafe. And what are you looking for? I'm not ready for that pivot. I'm not ready for that pivot. How you going to, I mean, that's like, this is like being married, man. You sitting here, you're dealing with this, and all of a sudden you get thrown a curveball. And like, how the fuck did we get over here with that?
Because I just want to move on, because you don't understand what I'm saying, and nobody in the chat ain't gonna never understand what I'm saying.
Leo, am I the crazy one here? Am I the crazy one here?
I was right there with you, Mark. Like, wait, what?
I'm here with Myles Garrett, getting $40 million. What are the Cowboys gonna do with Micah Parsons and stuff? And he talking about the wrong color socks. And it's a travesty.
So I'm talking about players getting fined and players not getting their money, and players in the union gave them up for a piece
That's
of
Commander
change.
Fans, Mark.
They don't make no sense.
Commander fans are low. They're not really all that informed.
I'm not gonna let you do that.
They
I ain't gonna let you do that to me. I ain't
Understand,
gonna let you do that to me.
Like
I want all the
nuances
stuff
and
for you, Leo.
like that. Hey, Aisha.
Hey, Aisha.
So
I know. I'm not gonna allow you to do that smoke. I'm with the smoke today. What are you talking about? Is Commanders fan? Got nothing to be a Commanders fan. I'm a fan of the sport, and the players should be getting all their money. That's what I'm a fan of. You know what you're a fan of? You're Leo, and a lot of these fans in the NFL, they are fans. They don't care what happens to the players. Just watch them out there. They get hurt. Oh well, we'll bring somebody else out there. You just like the owners.
Okay.
You don't care.
I'm going to go ahead and deal with this comment here, which actually makes a whole lot of sense. Dirty Sanchez says, I heard Myles Garrett heard that he was going to be traded to the Commanders and said, fuck it, I'm signing another contract with the Browns.
Exactly.
Because he heard that Momo was a fan.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck?
The problem with that fan base is they have revisionist
why you say
history.
problem with the fan base? You can say that about the Eagles
That
fan
whole
base.
fan base
has
What are you
revisionist
talking about?
history.
I ain't gonna allow you to talk about fan bases and your
Oh,
fan
my
base
Lord.
as bad as Washington.
Left
So
hand
stop
up.
it.
You got 5 on it, right? Left hand
No.
up.
You know what, Momo? We gonna find you, motherfucker, for letting your pants fall down on us.
Exactly.
Okay,
Pants falling.
your motherfucking pants fell down on us.
Okay, let me say
We gonna find your ass.
in closing.
Shout out to Holly.
I hate
And
the song.
that fine
That's
is
a
gonna
stupid
be
song.
astronomical.
Nobody in Washington D.C.
Right there.
Oh shit.
Astronomical fine.
He up here talking
Nobody
about
in
socks and he done had his pants fall down on him.
like that stupid
They don't
song.
even know
Y'all
they
stop
don't
saying
even
that
know their
one hand
names.
up
If they're
crap.
the
Stop
Redskins
saying
or the
that.
Commanders or the Bummanders.
Oh man.
No,
What is it?
what you talking about? The Eagles just came relevant in the last 3 years. So I don't know what you talking, Leo. It just came relevant. Y'all,
We are-
come on, stop with all this noise.
We are this is what happens when you
No,
don't get
hold on.
I've been letting you slide for weeks.
Damn it,
I want
Momo.
the smoke.
You making me feel like shit that you're actually going to make me defend the Eagles. You can't say the Eagles have only been relevant for the last 3 years when they
Yeah, I will say that.
when they won the Super Bowl in 2017.
Okay.
There
Okay.
you go.
I'm sorry.
How about
You
that?
can't say that when they have been
you
to how many Super Bowls since your team's been there?
Yeah. Revisionist history.
I'm sorry.
Revisionist history.
They've been to 4 since you guys have been there.
Yep.
So,
Like, Momo,
and I hate you, Momo, for making me have to defend the fucking Eagles.
Why did you do it then, Mark?
On the 30,
Because listen, look, the truth has to be told.
No, we could lie. We could lie.
You can't say that the Eagles have just been relevant the last 3 years.
I was in my feelings right then.
You really are in your feelings, man. I don't know what the hell's wrong with you, man. Did somebody steal your lunch money or something or all? What?
No, that's not.
Did your milk go bad when you're about to get you poured the milk on the cereal? You took a bite and realized the milk was sour.
No.
What happened, man?
You got 55 on it?
No. My problem really is I'm just tired of the NFL, the rules that got in place that these players can't go where they want to go, and this tagging and this stuff like that. I think is unfair, and I really
wait. There's like 1,900 players. Only 2 were tagged.
No, I know it's not a really. I understand that. Mark, hear me out. I understand that the tag doesn't happen very often. I understand that, but it's in place anyway where they can do it. I'm just saying players should have the freedom to go wherever they want to go. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I'm gonna get myself in trouble on this here, but the conversation that you're having right now is kind of like. My wife has like a thing on top of the toilet with all kinds of different things and stuff on it, right? She got all kinds of shit that's around the sink and stuff, right? And I left my toothbrush on the sink and my deodorant. 2 things, just 2 things. And she said, "Why didn't you put that away?" And I'm like, Look at all this shit. Wait. You got 50 damn things, and the 2 things that I have are the problem?
Yeah.
The fuck is wrong with you?
Yep.
Seriously, Bobo.
I'm passionate. I have always been passionate about the players getting their money and what's right. I get what y'all saying, and I understand what y'all saying, but I have friends that always tell me, well, that's the NFL. There's a rules. Y'all accept these dumbass rules they put out there and say it's okay. This is football. It's not football.
You know what? I'd like to see the company that Momo works for, because I know he's running that motherfucker, isn't it?
I was okay. The company I worked for, I was a computer. I was upper management. I was a computer programmer / analyst. So the company I worked for, like that, I was eating.
Did you run it? Did you tell them what you gonna do and not gonna do, and how to run the damn business?
I had a lot of input, but I didn't tell the CEO what he should do. Of course not.
Well, I just want to be here to make sure all my employees get their money because they deserve it.
There you
exactly.
go.
Every employee should get what they're supposed to get.
Yeah.
You sound like a
I
union
agree.
rep.
It's entertainment.
You know what I'm
Okay. All right, moving right along here, and I better, now I said that, I better make sure that my deodorant is not still on the counter, that it's been put back in the medicine cabinet here. Oh, Lordy. Yeah, actually, I got to tell y'all a story here, because now this is one, I know the ladies in here are going to tell Tracy, right? As a guy, anytime anything is wrong, it had to be something you did, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my wife said, the bathroom sink drain is real slow. And I said, it's probably some of your, Tracy got long hair.
The hair.
I said, it's probably some of your hair clogged up in there.
Yep.
She said, it is not. I don't brush my hair in the bathroom. I brush it out here so I can stand back and really see it. And I said, oh, well, that explains the dust bunnies with hairballs under the bed. So, okay. So then I got the look there, right? So I go in and I unscrew the top on the sink, right? And she says, she said, it's probably all your hair because you're always shaving. I said, honey, it's short. That just run right down the drain.
Yeah.
And I look in and I pull out a couple of long hair.
Yep.
And I held it up to her. I said, yep, that's my hair.
Yep.
So then it got worse.
Here's the problem.
I got a Q-tip because I said, there's something in there. And I took a Q-tip and I pulled up something that looked like it was plastic and I pulled it out and I rinsed it off and it was a fingernail. I said, yep, that must be my fingernail too. She said, fuck you. I was like, okay.
Yep.
All right.
So, Mark, you're going to be in the doghouse.
Oh, no. She knows.
And you're going to be in the doghouse and it wasn't even you.
It wasn't me.
That's the
it was
problem.
her hair.
You proved her wrong. You have to understand when it comes, and I don't care if my wife hears it because I say it all the time. Women are the stars of their own show.
They are, truly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't even hear themselves sometimes.
Yep.
And so we have to step back sometimes.
Lola said, I guess Mark wants to sleep on the couch. Here's what I can say. In 22 years of being married, I have never slept on the couch. We've been mad. And that queen size bed is only so big too. But we still sleeping in our bed.
Oh, same with me, Mark. I've been married almost 27 years.
Yep.
And I ain't never going to sleep on no couch.
I'm not doing that. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
All right, so on to free agency, on to the NFL, okay? We're all married. We all got the same problems, okay?
Amen.
We are the ones to blame for everything.
I divorced my problem, so she
See, Derek J is the smart one. Okay.
I divorced my problem.
Derek's the smart one, yeah.
Oh boy, Mark's doing.
She's getting on somebody else's nerves right now.
Wow.
Okay, look, the women in here are killing me. I know they're all running right now to go ahead and tell Tracy. You know what your man said? Oh Lord. Okay, actually, hold on, Derek. I got one more for you, man. So Tracy has gone Tyler Perry crazy.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say
She done all sisters.
She's found the oval.
The oval's the next crazy shit.
What's the other one? Fatima? Or Trump?
Fatima.
She done finished that one. Okay. And now she's on Queen. I think is it Queen?
Oh, I don't watch that.
Okay. No. I'm going to tell you how bad this is because I am sick and tired of because she gets up, she's in the kitchen, she's got it on. If she's sitting there working on work, she's got it on. I do my fireside chat, I go to bed and it's on. And I will start to go to sleep. So in this show, and I'm just
all the Queen's Men. Yeah,
all the Queen's Men. That's it. Okay.
Yeah, we don't watch
in this show.
We don't watch that stuff.
That's for women.
Okay,
that's definitely for a woman.
But hold on.
That's for women. No.
This is how bad it got. I'm sitting here watching this show. Oh, excuse me. I'm asleep, and she's watching the show. It's about 2:00 in the morning.
It made it into a dream.
I swear it did. So in this show, and any of you who watch this, I don't know what the deal is with this fucking T-shirt. It must be like evidence or something that has been, that everybody's trying to get. But there's a T-shirt that is just in the storyline. I am asleep. And in the sleep, I am having a dream. And I'm at my parents' house. I'm in the bathroom. I've unbuckled my pants and I'm stuffing a T-shirt in there because I'm trying to hide the fucking T-shirt so I can sneak it back and get it to the boss lady. My fucking dream has been taken over by a Tyler Perry show. I woke up. I woke up and I said, "Turn that damn TV off." And I said, "What the fucking deal is this about this T-shirt?" She said, "What are you talking about the T-shirt?" She said, She starts explaining it, and I'm like, "Turn it off! It's in the middle of my fucking dream." Okay.
Hey, Derek. I'm gonna say this, Derek. My wife watched that show. And I criticized Tyler Perry because bad acting, bad wigs, bad script.
It's just bad.
It's everything about it is bad, and women love it because they believe that that's real life. That's not real life.
I don't watch All the Queens, man. That's the one show nope.
She owns like a strip club or something like that, and it's
I ain't doing that.
It's just.
But don't let her find out about the Oval, because then you got
Oval. That's even dumber.
Then you got a spin-off of the Oval called Ruthless. So it's you're gonna be in Tyler Perry land forever.
Yes.
Oh Lord.
So I have not seen. I have absolutely no idea about any of these shows.
You don't want to know.
See, here's the problem. If it were, she'd watch an episode and go about. No, she will watch. Okay, I think Sisters was 8 seasons.
Yes.
She watched it consecutively in a couple of weeks. Yeah, it was just like, she getting finale, like 10, 12.
In 2 weeks or weeks or whatever.
I'm like, oh my God. It's like, is there anything else? I'm like, oh.
Don't let her find out. Hey, Mark, don't let her find out about the show that was on the Oprah Winfrey Network. The Haves and the Have-Nots.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's just the way Tyler Perry does his shows where it seems like they're bad acting, but they do it on purpose. Because if you see these same people play roles in different shows,
yes, they better.
Different movies, they're better. But it's just something about Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry said, "You can't act over here."
I'm not trying to have.
Don't no acting.
I'm not trying to have it in my dreams. Okay, I'm not trying to be part of the storyline and shit in there. Mm-hmm. All right, so back to the Cowboys storyline, which is a bad soap opera too. We got Myles Garrett getting paid $40 million after Crosby got his 36, and we're still sitting here waiting for Micah Parsons.
And Cowboys, we're also celebrating 1 month of having won the Super Bowl for the Philadelphia Eagles. By the way, oh shit! After putting 55 on the Commanders for the NFC Championship.
Oh yeah!
Oh shit!
Whatever.
Left hand up. I got 55 on it.
Okay. All right. I hear you talking. The Oval is. Oh,
it's a new season, so that shit is under.
Okay, I tell you what. That's where she actually drew the line. She had the Oval on for about 3 episodes. She was kind of like, "I'm out." I was like, "Thank God."
The Oval starts off. First episode is the president and the first lady throwing hands with each other.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly.
The opening scene is crazy.
And them 2 badass kids, I'm just like, okay, this is just, it's like, who comes up with this shit? But anyway.
Tyler Perry. That's
Tyler Perry, right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but look, Mark, this is what I will say in regards to, the whole situation, looking at the Myles Garrett thing and as it relates to the Cowboys. Mm-hmm. What I'm not understanding, and this is more so for the fan base, so to say, is are you guys so far, like all I've heard is Cowboys are getting set up for big things. You guys were pretty much hopeful when it came to OC getting signed up and everything.
That was a good move.
But yet,
and he's only the 14th highest paid defensive tackle.
Right.
Good deal.
And that was a good contract in regards to what you got for him and the way it worked for the team. But then you see how they're literally doing the same thing. Standing pat and watching people reset the market for your most important player at this point.
Okay.
Who isn't signed, which is Micah.
Now that let Momo go, and now I'm going to let you go a little bit here. This is true, what you're saying on there. However, it may be that they've already got a number set in their head. And what they figured they're going to do is we're going to go ahead and focus in on getting ready for free agents. That's my hope is it, because the reality is, like I was saying to Momo, the difference between $37 and $40 million when you're making that kind of money, is that really a big deal? Right. If I'm already getting 37 and 40, and the same breath, is 37 or $40 million that big a deal for the Cowboys? Is that going to be what prevents them from going to a Super Bowl?
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. No, but you know what though? I don't know.
Well, we'll see.
Cap wise, you know what I'm saying? And then ask yourself this: it's not 40 with Mike. It's probably going to be 42, 43.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
And again,
it's got to be more than what Miles is getting right now.
I agree, and I agree. Believe me, I said from Jump Street weeks ago, get Micah done before we have the same thing happen to CD, same thing happened with Dak. You could have saved money on those, and get that
so
done.
The difference
and
between
get Tyler
37
Smith and Bland done this year. Don't wait till next year because you know it'll cost you more. Regardless of that, the big question will be is sitting here today, they have $54 million. They will get another 18.9 on Wednesday for the rollover. You guys get
72.
Yeah, you guys get 6. The Commanders get 19. That's the money that they didn't use last year. Regardless of how Micah's deal ends up being, if it's 39, if it's 42, whatever, his cap number today is $24 million. When they get that deal done, they'll get somewhere between $10 and $14 million additional, which will put the Cowboys close to $90 million. We know there's going to be some players that will be released that'll also free up some more. So somewhere in the neighborhood of $100 million they'll have to work with. That's not the question. The question is will they actually do anything with it?
Okay, so then ask yourself this, Mark, because it's we're realizing now as time goes on that this is going to be a patchwork of free agents and draft picks, right?
But that's the way the NFL works.
Yeah, no. Listen, coupled with a brand new coaching staff on both sides of the ball, so taking all of that.
Now I'm going to take a little bit of a bridge to that because Schottenheimer was here for 2 years. That's not completely brand new. That's part of the reason why you bring him back, because he's familiar with CD. He's familiar with Dak. He's familiar with the offensive line. It'll be kind of like when Mike McCarthy took over for Kellen Moore. He basically went through and said, here's a third of this offense. We're going to throw that shit away. But here's the stuff that works well for us that we're going to keep, and then we're going to add to that. So that one I'm going to say, I'm not sure that that's going to be that bad. Our defense was so bad, you got nowhere to go but up.
Mark, okay, so then what is, and I'm asking this because interestingly enough, I was forwarded a video, and it was you, Mark.
A video?
Yes, it was you.
A video of what? Of me?
It was you.
Yes, I've said that before. You know what?
You and Philly 500 going at it with Dan.
Fuck you and the Eagles faithful that have all been roasting me on Twitter. Okay, you, Dan Saleo, all these little motherfuckers that are coming out the woodwork and piling on Mark Holmes and the big pile. They got this big pile of shit. They got with me behind it and everything else. Fuck y'all. I don't care what you say. Take your Super Bowl win and shut the fuck up. Okay? Just shut the fuck up. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. This is a Dallas Cowboys YouTube channel. We've got free agency tomorrow, and we need help. Okay? We're not here to blast in your green glory and all that shit. You know what? That shit is done. It's over with. This is a new season.
Yes, and we are the Super Bowl champions of the season. Well,
and
defending Super Bowl champions.
Nobody gives a fuck other than Eagles fans. Nobody gives a fuck.
No. That I will argue because you do give a fuck. And the only reason why you do give a fuck is because you are looking at what we're doing. We're constantly the point of reference for you especially when it comes to cap management, when it comes to getting players signed, when it comes to getting players signed.
Let me say with feelings to you the same thing I said to Momo, the same thing I've said to 49er fans, the same thing I've said to Packer fans. Fuck all of you. I don't give a rat's ass about your team.
Yes, you do, Mark.
No, I don't. Fuck y'all.
Yes, Mark,
listen. We know why I don't sleep at night. It's fucking Tyler Perry. It's not the Eagles.
Wait, no, because it's the picture and me riding on top of that train.
Mark, that's why I
invade your dreams now, Mark.
No longer. It's Tyler Perry now.
I'm gonna be calm. That's why I get on Leo, because Leo, he referenced Commanders fans and Washington fans. He's an Eagles fan. I have never, and you know, he's the right to his opinion about his team, but no one cares about Super Bowl champion, and when they go into the season, no one cares. Everybody's trying to do what they got to do to build their team. I don't know why he keeps saying there's somebody cares.
You're building
we
your
really
team
don't
to
care.
Nobody
cares, Leo.
You are building your team to compete with us.
We building our team to win. That's it.
Yes, to compete with us.
All right, so
I ain't got
who would you Cowboy fans like to see your team sign?
I'm good.
Cowboy fans here, like Derek J and Georgia Gentleman. What are your thoughts on free agency now that these two buffoons have taken over the damn show and won't shut the fuck up?
Thanks, Marcus.
I still don't know why Leon is here.
Because Leo does not want to only talk to Eagles fans.
No. You know what it is? Their ego is so fragile that they need to come to Cowboy fans to validate their existence. It's the same thing of Myles Garrett literally getting paid a record-setting contract that immediately everybody says, "Oh, well, look at the Cowboys." We had nothing to do with with Myles Garrett's contract. Yet everybody is going through and talking about Micah Parsons' contract. What are the Cowboys going to do? We can move the needle. Granted, we ain't done shit. But the whole Eagles' existence is the Dallas Cowboys. That's why he's here. That's why he's here. He can't feel better. It's low. I'm sorry. It's low self-esteem. They can only feel better by making others feel worse than them. By having us, you're not good. You're not like us. You're pumping yourself up because you got low self-esteem, man.
Wait a minute. We're the class of the NFL right now.
Wait a minute. Class and Eagles, that's an oxymoron.
We're the destination.
Class and Eagles. Your team has fans that eat shit.
Back to the free agent.
And those fans are celebrating the 1 month anniversary of winning the Super Bowl.
Hey, buddy, let me know when you get to 5. Okay,
not a problem. We'll see you in a few years.
When you get to 5 and pass us, then you can. Okay, yeah,
we'll see you in a few years. That's going to happen a lot faster.
Hey, bro, I'm 59 years old. I ain't got that kind of time.
Okay? Oh no, you do. Don't worry.
Back to Georgia Gentleman. Now you all had your say. You're here doing your circle jerk about the Eagles and their Super Bowl championship and all that. Okay, all right, you got it. Now shut up. I got other people here who are paid members that would like to speak as well.
Yeah, but Mark.
But no buts. No buts.
No.
Shut up.
No momos.
Damn. At least Momo has the decency to quiet up at some point.
But Momo.
Shut up. Leo, shut up.
We're the Super Bowl champions.
I don't care. We're talking about free agency. Everybody is looking. You know what? You're going to keep living in the past now? Because that Super Bowl's past.
Mark, you just said to me when you get to 5. Isn't that living in the past?
God. Leo, shut up, bro. Seriously.
It really bothers you. Okay.
I'm actually trying to have something enjoyable for everybody other than
let's
you.
Let's talk free agency, okay? Let's talk free agency.
Everybody is here because they want to have a voice. and you're hogging all of it up, okay? Granted, you're the big shit in town and all that, but shut up and let somebody else talk.
Okay.
Seriously.
I'm gonna be
if
quiet.
you want to
Go ahead.
every 10 minutes to say, we're Super Bowl champions and then shut the fuck up, okay, that's fine. Then somebody else has a voice in here. But you've literally hogged the whole fucking show with the sorry ass. Don't act surprised, man.
I have
Don't
not
act.
up the whole
Oh
show,
my
Mark.
God, bro, I haven't heard a word from Big D. All I've got from Asia Robinson is hi, Mark. And Georgia Gentleman has said, let's talk about free agency twice. Derek J has kind of chimed in about the Tyler Perry games. But other than that, it's been you and your big fat trap talking.
Because we're Super Bowl champions.
Okay, now you have to shut up for 10 minutes. Don't say shit. It is 5:42. You are not allowed to speak until 5:52 when you can come in and say you're Super Bowl champions. Other than that, shut the fuck up. Georgia Gentleman, free agency for the Cowboys. Are we going to do anything?
Don't answer.
Shut up. Leo, shut up. Leo, shut up.
Hey, I'm talking to Lance.
Then mute yourself. Mute yourself. We don't want to hear it.
Talking to the little one.
Go play with the kid. Go
champions.
get a football and go play with them for 10 minutes and shut the fuck up. Damn. Georgia Gentleman. Don't laugh. Where's the damn mute button for this motherfucker? Did they hide the mute button? Damn. All right.
I pressed it for you, Mark.
Bro, you got 9 minutes. Shut up. And Drew, no, we will reject you as being. Trust me, I'm gonna find out how you can unmember somebody. Miles White. So Miles is gonna admit he was just for the money. Yes, he was. Okay, jeez. Derek J, Georgia Gentleman, please somebody say something else other than Leo.
Tyreek Hill.
That would be a trade.
Okay.
I would say, here's what I would say. Supposedly, Seattle has dropped their asking price from a 1 and a 3 to a 2. The way we suck at number 2s, I'd be more than happy to send a number 2.
Yeah, me too.
For DK.
You can have it.
Sign me up. Sign me the fuck up. Because what are we talking about? Shoemaker, Sam Williams, Boss Man Fat, Tristan Hill. Those are some of the last second round picks that we've had. DK Metcalf instantly makes that offense a hell of a lot better.
Yeah.
And, I look at, I'm going to say something about a team where the fan from here can't say shit for another 8 minutes. But when you look at the move that they made with A.J. Brown, with that number 1 pick, was gold.
Yeah.
It paid dividends for them. Okay?
Yeah.
And they're a team that's got a $25 million and a $31 or $32 million wide receiver on the roster. When you looked at San Francisco going to the Super Bowl, having a younger Debo that was able to play really well along with Ayuk, they got to the Super Bowl. And Momo, I don't know what you're going to get with Debo. He's motivated, but he's been going downhill for the last 3 years. So Tyreek Hill, I think Tyreek going to be definitely a whole lot of cash. Mm-hmm. And I think you got a little bit of baggage with Tyreek, too. You
have to give up a number 1 for him.
Yeah, but he's also got a lot of baggage and attitude, too, with him.
Yeah, I don't think you have to give him number 1, maybe a 2.
No, he won't. They won't step a 2.
No, they're going to want a 1. Miami's definitely going to want a 1 for him.
Okay.
If you can't get a 1,
I believe they want a 1 and 2 mark.
I was going to say they're going to probably want more. If you can't get more than a 1 for Tyreek Hill, then you ain't getting two number 1s for Micah. He's that good of a player.
Yeah, against the pass, yes.
So yeah, I would love to see the Cowboys if they went out and got DK and ended up doing a Hargrave or a Jonathan Allen on that defense. You could set yourself up really good for the draft and make this team a hell of a lot better. How about you, Derek?
Yeah, I want DK. That's who I want. Yeah, they just need to do something. This first week.
What about the Harold guy that I think a lot of Cowboys fans want?
You know what's funny is, and I'm wondering if this is deception. A couple things. First of all, the Cowboys always get screwed because everybody always knows what we want. The Eagles jumped up to take Dallas Goedert because they knew that was a guy we really wanted to get, and we've had other times there as well. So when I hear people say, "Oh, the Cowboys won't draft Genty no matter what happens," I think that that's more smoke and mirrors. I would love to see them make a move to really try and get this thing going. The Cowboys, Jerry Jones, we're not going to really do it. It's like, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear it. I want to see them get one really outstanding piece and then get some great role players. Not the bottom tier ones. Give me a couple of really good starters.
Are we talking free agency again or draft?
We can't plug 7 holes in the draft. People are like, oh, we got 10 draft picks. If you get one impact player, another starter, and a special team standout and some depth, that's a great draft. We went into the draft knowing we needed to replace 9 starters, and that wasn't going to happen.
Okay, but we really ain't that bad off. I mean, our key positions is injury is hurting us. We get another cornerback, a middle linebacker, a good running back, and a fast wide receiver. And your defensive line, that's it. We don't need we need one offensive lineman. And I'm thinking if we take
that's 6, bro.
That's 6.
That's
all we need.
And we're talking about getting rid of our safety, so you may need a safety as well.
Okay. Well, you still got 3 more picks to.
Okay, but how many of your picks in a draft end up being impact day 1 starters? You're not getting 7 pieces in the draft.
You're not going to get what I'm trying to say.
Stop on the computer show.
It's not going to do good to get free agents for the long term, though, man.
Depends on how you look at it. Because if you're getting like Linval Joseph, no, it's not for the long term. But if you get a guy, I still think Harold Landry, I think some of this is blown out of proportion because now they're saying that his success rate isn't that great. He's taking a lot of time to get to the quarterback. It's kind of funny that a guy that's got 19 and a half sacks in the last 2 years, he's trash. But then you got Joey Bosa, who I got 49er fans saying, oh, we got to go lights out with Joey Bosa. And Joey Bosa hasn't had 9 sacks in the last 3 years. Does anybody else see that this doesn't match up? That Harold Landry, who's got 19 and a half sacks and like 39 pressures, 19 quarterback hits in the last 2 years, he's above.
In the back, I think it's gone though.
But Joey Bosa, who's been injured the last 3 years and stuff, that's where you got to be. You got 2 minutes, Leo. 2-minute warning.
Mm-hmm. Damn. So where you gonna start on your draft picks, Mark?
After free agency.
Okay.
Okay, here's my thing about free agency for the Cowboys. If Myles Garrett gone, Hendricks gone, and you get Joey Bosa, which I don't think is a fit with nobody because his lack of production the last few years is just that. I guess it's that Harold guy who's been released.
Yeah,
which I'm super. And that's the only play in time. And Mark, we both know this. Anybody who knows about wide receivers, a fast wide receivers is not a fast wide receivers. If they don't know how to do run routes, he just going straight up the field. So you want somebody to learn the route tree.
True.
You want somebody to learn the route tree. That was the problem with Kansas City. They have that fast guy. All he did know how to do is go straight up down the field.
Thank you, baby.
and so that was the issue.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all guys and most teams, we want good receivers, but they could go like players in college, like Ohio State, they give out. They seem like they can run the route tree. That's what you want in the draft. Somebody who can know how to run routes, who know how to get off the ball and get space in between cornerbacks.
Mm-hmm. Well, I hear you. So, what are you saying as far as the Cowboys? They should go get a draft wide receiver?
Yes, they should definitely draft a wide receiver. Stop trying. If you want to, you want to be younger and for your future.
Well, here's the problem for the Cowboys. The way I look at it is, we have quite a few unknowns. One of them being Tyler Guyton at tackle. The coaching staff seems to think that he has raw talent. He needs more experience. Okay, you can say you're Super Bowl champions now, Leo. It's been 10 minutes. Hurry up. Come on, get it over with. Get it over with, Leo. What's up, Royal?
Not much. One thing I want to say about Tyler, though, is Brian did say he's been in the gym this whole offseason trying to put on weight.
Yeah,
I know he had a hard time with bull rushes and stuff. That might help him there.
I still think part of the problem with him was, one, he didn't have much experience at college. He steps into the pros, and they flip the sides on him because most of the times it seems like when he got beat was when they were crossing his face. And I think, if somebody went on the inside, they beat him every time. And I think that's because he was always used to them crossing his face the other way. Everything was reversed. And so now, what was natural on that side, now I got to think about. And he got beat. He'd get holding because they were getting past him and stuff like that. So it may be a thing that he gets better. I still would like to get me a legitimate offensive lineman if he's no more than the swing tackle that's going to fill in or the in case shit happens guy. I think we need we need a wide receiver that is ready to play right now. And DK Metcalf is young enough to me that he's going to be there 3 or 4 years. So I'm okay with that. As opposed to Cooper Kupp, that's a short-term window.
I've been all for the DK Metcalf.
Okay.
I'm all for that one.
I need a legitimate, real stud to go on the defense. Okay? We've tried drafting young guys. Jonathan Allen, Hargrave's out there. There's a few other guys that are better than what we've had in a while. Both of those guys.
What position are you talking about, linebacker or defensive line?
I'm talking about interior defensive line.
Yeah.
How about the guy from Oregon, Caldwell? I like him. 332?
Yeah, now. But
we need to draft one too, though.
Yeah, here my thing would be is if I don't know that Jonathan Allen's going to cost you a lot or Hargrave in comparison, but I would like to get one. These are pieces I would like to get in free agency because then it opens up the draft for whoever falls in. You can draft. Every time we've had to reach for a player, it's not worked out well for us in the first rounds. We reach for Taco. We reach for Tyler Guyton. Get the best player available. And if you can do those 3 moves, then you can kind of do almost anything in the draft.
We're not
putting. So is Mozzie a bust now?
No, but see, you don't. You still have to have we got 2 defensive. Technically 3. We got Tyrone Wheat, we got Mozzie, and we got Osa Ndigazua. That's really it on our defensive line right now. So I would like to have an experienced stud. Well, we do have Linval Joseph, but I don't know if they're going to bring him back or not. But he's old, and that's the problem. Is every time we go for a defensive lineman, whether it's been Hankins or Linval Joseph or who do we have before that? Don Terry Poe. We're always getting guys that are we signed him, and he last year was that he played in the NFL. He basically laid on his fat ass and took a check. We've always got mid-30, mid-35, 35-year-old guys and stuff that we're plugging in on the defensive line. We need some thugs like the Super Bowl champions Philadelphia Eagles have that are there, that are immovable forces.
Mark, you guys don't have a greater number of contributors on their rookie contracts than you do veterans. That's what you really need. You need more. Yes. You need more guys who are who are contributing and contributing well, that's on their rookie contracts.
Right.
And then having a smaller number of quality veterans.
Hot take.
And
Neighbors
as long as that's happening,
is the best receiver in the NFC.
Very difficult.
I looked at his numbers with absolute trash quarterbacks throwing them. Just your opinion. So Mike White says Neighbors is the best receiver. This is true. He's definitely had garbage throwing to him, and with a good quarterback, he would be a beast. Shout out to you in the super chat.
So the problem I have with that is, and I've heard another Cowboys content creator doing this before, which is having debates about hypothetical players that are not on the team, you know what I'm saying, versus players who are on a team.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And it's like, that's the maddening part. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, that's the fantasy football aspect of it, where people assume that, I mean, in fantasy football, I can take one guy out this week, next week, and he's going to have the same production. But a player does not necessarily fit from one team to another, and because of what they may have had around them. You could look at, say, Alvin Harper was a stud wide receiver until he went to Tampa Bay, and he looked like some shit, and then went to Washington and couldn't do anything like he did with the Cowboys.
Right.
But because he had a great running game, Cowboys had the offensive lineman, he's got Troy Aikman throwing to him, and he's got Michael Irvin getting the lion's share of coverage. It's easy for him when you don't have those things. And of course, yeah, and I agree with you. It's hard to say how one player is great one place, how they're going to automatically be the same there. It doesn't always work that way.
Right. So when like to whoever the dude is that's talking about Malik Neighbors, talk to me when he has a quality quarterback. Not some hypothetical, you know what I'm saying, or theory.
But to see him perform with one of the worst offenses out there.
Absolutely, but when he's the only one to throw to.
Well, exactly, yeah. But
Leo,
guess what?
I thought you were
if he's the only person that we got to stop, and he's still producing, that says a lot more about his talent, because you can look at it and say, Debo the year before was great when Ayuk was taking a lot of the attention. When Ayuk is gone and Christian McCaffrey's gone, he only had 680 yards.
Yep.
Okay? So it's easy if I'm getting one-on-one coverage and getting separation versus having to be double covered.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so that's where I look at it, and people will say, well, A.J. Brown is a better receiver. You can make that argument, but I'll take CD, because when you look at what else is around him, if you take CD out of the way, the Cowboys' offense isn't going anywhere. You can take AJ out of the way, but you got Devontae Smith. You've got a running game. You've got, Goddard out there. So there's more places that you can spread the field with.
But isn't that supposed to be the overall goal?
Yeah.
Why is Leo talking? I thought he was supposed to come every 10 minutes.
Because he's actually he's not bloviating about the Eagles and how
Mark
great
said
they
it
are.
for me. I didn't have to say it.
Oh God.
Mark said he just said it. I didn't have to say it.
Okay.
You know what's funny is I was sitting in here yesterday, and I happened to go on Twitter, and I see Dan Salio and his fat mouth talking about how Mark Holmes is hiding in his mama's basement. And you know what's funny is every single time that motherfucker, and I'm going to call him a motherfucker, has asked me to be on his show, I always show up. I always show up. But that's the same motherfucker that said, oh, man, we're going to do some stuff at training camp and everything. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get together for the Cowboys game in Dallas. And he didn't show. So how are you going to say I'm hiding in my mama's basement? So, I said, I'll be there on Wednesday. Fuck you. I don't hide from nobody.
Look, Mark, I think you ought to start getting into the habit of reminding him of that.
Oh, I will. Believe me.
Yeah,
I will.
I think you need to get into
and
the habit of
what's even
reminding.
funnier is how he thought the Eagles were going to be some shit this season.
Remember when I went on my rant
Yep.
after the game? What did I say about him? I told you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I told you. And a lot of people feel the same way that I feel. He's not a real fan. You know what I'm saying? It's not real. I don't believe him. And so, but that's no here nor there. I'm just saying, going back to what we were saying, my thought process is, it seems to me that when Mark Holmes, Derek J, all these Cowboy fans who have these sensible ideas, these solutions, real solutions-based ideas, if it makes sense, more than likely, Dallas is not going to do it.
Well, here's what I will say. On as far as the outlook here. I was always told, do not pull out a gun unless you're ready to use it. Right?
That's true. Mm-hmm.
So when they got Osa done, you had to go ahead and do CeeDee Lamb's to get a cap room for it, so that way you had it to start the season. That got you at $17 million. You've got the rollover money that happens the day of the season. That gets you to $36 million. The Cowboys did not get over $8 million of cap space all last season until they finally got CeeDee Lamb's deal done. And they signed their rookies. They ended up bringing in Eric Kendricks and signing Zeke and a couple other. We brought in Lawson. We did all that with that $8 million. For us to then have about $35 million right now says we don't need to do Dak's if we're going to do business the same way. There's no reason to go ahead and do Dak Prescott's contract unless you're planning on making some other moves. Doesn't make any sense. Now, you could say, well, we can do it now and then roll it over next year, but that's like kissing your sister.
Well,
you might as well take the hit this year.
What are y'all? I'm curious to know, what are y'all, and when I say y'all, I'm talking about the Dallas Cowboy fan base. You know what? For Momo, too. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys are two teams that have a massive amount of money, coming up in the next couple of days, right? So my question is what exactly are you guys expecting to happen? Are you expecting there to be a succession of signings, boom, 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 boom? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you expecting, like a number, like a bunch of people, you know what I'm saying, to be signed up by you guys? Like,
I would, I don't expect them to go crazy, but I do feel like, and there's still time for them to change my opinion. I really feel like Mike McCarthy broke the glass on everything. I think that they thought everything was going to be Mike McCarthy's going to come back. He's going to be our lapdog and blah, 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 blah. Right. But when that didn't happen, and then all of a sudden they started talking to people, they realized the Cowboys aren't the same brand. The fans are pissed off. We're not getting the same coverage that we used to. And I think they kind of panicked. Now, we'll see how it works out with Brian Schottenheimer. I actually think when they hired him, I actually liked the hire because I looked at the experience. I knew he was going to try and run the ball more. He has a relationship with Dak. He's going to be able to hit the ground running more so than some of the hot candidates.
He's running the ball, Mark.
Oh, he will. He will.
No. Here's the problem with that. You don't pay a quarterback that kind of money, and you just run the ball.
Bro. Take a look at the Eagles.
I was going to say.
Take a look at Buffalo.
Yeah, but what I'm saying,
take a look at Baltimore. That's what. Okay, now, bro. I can tell you right now.
We just ran over you doing exactly that.
I understand that, but I'm saying
that makes the quarterback more effective.
Have a running game right now. As we speak.
I hear what you're saying, and that's typical. Stephen Jones his whole thing was last year. Well, we paid Dak and CD. CD's gonna get the ball more. Yeah, that's if you're saying I'm gonna get my money out of him. Yeah. But if you're talking about winning, here's what you recognize with running the football right now. Terrence Steele is not a great pass blocker, but he's a lights out run blocker. He's in the top 15 in rush blocking. He will be better if you run the football. If you go back to 3 seasons ago when you had Zeke, who had about 1,000 yards, and Tony Pollard had like 1,200 yards, that 1-2 punch, that offense was balanced, and Dak Prescott had 36 TD passes. Fantastic. You can go back to 2014 of the Cowboys. DeMarco Murray, 1,800 yards. it was Tony Romo's best season. He only had to throw for 3,600 yards, something like that. That's winning football.
I'm saying, Mark, I agree with you. I'm not doubting with the premise of your argument or your discussion is. What I'm saying at this point in time, y'all don't have that.
Yes,
at the moment.
But I can say the 3 years that Brian Schottenheimer was the offensive coordinator with Seattle, the last year, Russell Wilson had 4,200 yards, 42 touchdown passes, and they had almost 2,000 yards on the ground. That was balanced.
That's fine, Mark. But do you really believe that the Joneses are going to allow him to run the ball as much as he did in the past? Because
I'm going to tell you, I tell you what, I have seen some shit in the last month that I thought I would never see.
Okay.
And that started out with the Brian Schottenheimer press conference where Jerry Jones was not the first person to speak. That the coach was introduced and he spoke. I know you say that's no big deal. No. That's Jerry Jones is not there. Jerry Jones at the combine, not doing his hour-long press conference and telling you we're going all in and how great everything is. That didn't happen. For Stephen Jones to say Brian Schottenheimer put together the coaching staff, they don't do that. When Mike McCarthy was hired, hey, here's your offensive coordinator, Kellen Moore. They hired and do all those moves. So if you're telling me that now you've let the coach hire his coaches, I think what's really happened is Jerry Jones is getting a little bit older, senile, and doing some things. And there's a succession plan where Stephen Jones, who is now called co-owner, that just happened in the last month.
Yeah, I saw that.
Co-owner Stephen Jones, that he has actually made, without saying it, Will McClay, the GM, and they are now having the whole coaching staff was all at the combine. How insane was it that Mike Zimmer and Mike McCarthy did not go to the combine last year? So I'm saying there's major changes that have happened with the Cowboys. There's time for them to slip back.
But we all agree, Mark, that Mr. Jerry Jones look a little sickly. Maybe that's the reason. He had some health issues going on because Jerry normally talks. And he did look sick.
He's going on.
Does your golden rule apply now?
What's that?
New coach, new offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
8-8.
It's going to be some changes
next year.
No, I think they're going to be. Here's the thing I can say honestly: the team was 12-5 3 years in a row. Dak Prescott, whether you believe it or not, he's got your number, and Momo, he's got your number too. And as good as you Commanders think you are, you did lose to the Cowboys, as pathetic as we were one time this year. You do remember that, right?
Hey, Mark.
Yes. What's up, Aisha?
How you like them giving the power to Will McClay?
Well, technically they haven't said that, but I'm okay with that. I've been on board with saying that I'd rather have him as the GM than having Jerry Jones out there with the tape measure. So
the answer is no. Your golden rule doesn't apply.
I'm a homer, man. We're all homers. We're all going to jade this thing. but no, we'll be a better team just by having Dak back if he's healthy.
Yeah.
If we are healthier than last year, we'll play better.
Here's my question. You think Dak can run? Able to be his mobility after that injury? Think he has his same mobility to be the same? That's a serious injury he had.
Yes, true. But I'm going to say that people don't remember that Tyron Smith had that same injury. And Tyron Smith has been broke down for years. He had his ripped off the bone, had the same surgery, and he came back that season.
Right.
And played the last couple of games. And then the next year, he was all pro again.
Right.
So if you're telling me that a left tackle who is getting strained every single play could do it, I think the quarterback can. I will say Dak, when he's come back from injury, has been on a mission.
I think the biggest difference as a quarterback, you got to run out the pocket, move around more than a offensive lineman. This is.
But here's what'll help him though. Back to what you said the Cowboys won't do. The problem with the Cowboys was when Dak was playing, we were throwing the ball 65% of the time.
Right.
Teams could key off. And he is literally running for his life. Every time he's in the pocket, he's dipping and diving, trying to get a space so he can get an opening and throw the football. If you're more balanced, they're not going to be able to tee off him the same way if you're able to run the football. Play action starts to become effective, and he doesn't have to run as much.
Okay, I get you. And he needs to slim down because he was a little heavier from what I've seen.
Yeah.
I mean, anytime
and he's
Dak
working his
has
ass
had a
off.
solid run game with like someone that's rushing 100 yards or more, he's been phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's when they try to put it all on Dak that he starts getting flustered and then mistakes happen.
We had literally got to the point where we were averaging like 65 yards rushing a game. The first half. When Dak was playing, I think we had one game where we rushed for 100 yards.
Yeah, we weren't running the ball.
And so, and that's where all of a sudden everybody started saying, well, Dak's going to have to use his legs. It's like, okay, that's not it. That's not our game. You're making him make up for the shortcomings of the team of not having quality running game. And he can't do it. And we did the same thing with CD. CD had 14 carries. I don't want to see CD Lamb run the ball. I don't want to see him getting tackled by 300-pound guys.
No.
I think you're gonna see that this year because they're gonna do some plays like that, Mark. They're still gonna do it.
I know, but see, you look at what happened with Debo, and they were using Debo. I think that's part of the reason why Debo has been more injured the last couple of years is because of the pounding you're taking. There's a difference of being tackled by a linebacker and a safety or a cornerback than it is by getting tackled by defensive ends and defensive linemen.
On Debo defense, I had to come to his defense. Debo is a physical wide receiver.
Yeah.
He's very physical.
And I agree with you on that. But if you're getting him running, 40 or 50 times in a season, which they've been doing, but that's what San Francisco did.
Yeah, it's true.
He made his name off the back of him being versatile in the running game.
And in the same way, we all loved Marion Barber, his physicality on, hitting guys. It's not sustainable.
No.
And now he's, rest his soul, no longer with us.
Yeah, Debo's physical, but he made that in the run game. Now that he's talking about he don't want to run the ball no more, I don't consider Debo a good, pure wide receiver.
I don't either.
Yeah.
He had that 1,000-yard season.
Yeah. And then 354 yards
again after that.
And it's been downhill the last 3 years on
it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
He hasn't looked good. He didn't look good at all last year.
And he's admittedly out of shape.
Oh, yeah. He had a belly like mine.
Yeah,
and good last year.
And that's just and again, that's him saying that about himself. So,
and Mark, what I do appreciate about your channel, and I really honor you and appreciate your channel. You're not like D-Law or angry Cowboy fan and the other guy and whatever. You the only one got common sense where you're not trying to go into the particulars of the numbers all the time. Because players, to me, it's all about the player's heart. If your heart ain't in and playing football and you're like that, you're not gonna play as hard. You're just not.
Oh, that's true. That's very, very true. I appreciate it. And I have to say, see, when I get this Momo and this Leo in the conversation, it's good. But when I get, Leo up here sticking his chest out, smoking some weed, and blowing the smoke on you and shit, and talking about we Super Bowl, man, it's like, just shut the fuck up, okay? Just shut up.
I said I would be insufferable when we win.
Well, don't come on here. Let's go on the Philly side.
No, here,
my apologies to the chat that I've been dealing with this 3-ring circus here of
I'm going to say, Leo, at some point, we're gonna stop. We're gonna get mad at keep hearing that we're poor. Okay, if you.
We gonna come steal your shit.
At first, it was motivation to flash all this money in my face. They say, "Okay, you know what? It's motivation. I want to get there." But if you come back 10 times, look at all this money, I'm gonna get mad.
Right.
Yeah.
Waving your money in my face. This is crazy.
Right. I understand, Derek. I feel you.
Hey, Derek, don't let his baseball team win. He really be insufferable.
Yep.
Hey, Derek, don't know the funniest thing about what you just said? I just had somebody that owed me money, and I asked them, "Hey, you gotta make some. I know you ain't got it. Hey, just pay me pay me a little bit a month." He got mad at me, hung up the phone. So,
hey, Derek, that's like, and then you got somebody else coming up talking about, yeah, I got money too.
Yeah.
Well, look, they don't call this broke ass media for nothing. Okay.
Oh, by the way, Mark, and I want to let everybody know when my podcast come down, I want y'all to come and support me.
Oh shit! I was telling everybody, listen. See, I don't know if you noticed what happened when you called me.
No. It was Momo's rant.
No. I was in the store. Now I know that I'm not the only poor person here that's had bill collectors call them and things, right?
Oh yeah. I had some call me too.
So what happens when you get a number that you don't recognize, somebody you might not want to talk to, you answer it and you let it go for about 6 seconds. Because first of all, if it's a scammer, if they don't get something in 6 seconds, generally it hangs up and you hear click. So you know, okay, they don't know that this is a live number. But then when you don't really know, when you answer, you're kind of like, okay, is this a bill collector? Do I owe somebody some money or something? And you kind of say, hello? And they say, is this Mr. Holmes? No, it's not. Click.
Or they start asking for your full name.
So I'm in the I'm in the store and I picked up. I was like, I don't recognize this number. Although I was like, I kind of remember seeing this, but I don't know. So I answered and I was like, hello, is this Mr. Holmes? I was like, yes, it's Momo. I'm like, how you gonna say is this Mr. Holmes? Man, you had me thinking I owed somebody some damn money. You say, hey Mark, how you doing, man? What's up? No, is this Mr. Holmes? What the fuck was that? And I'm thinking, have I got all my bills paid? Did they catch me there? Fuck, I gotta pay this thing now. Don't scare a brother like that. Oh, look, don't y'all act like y'all ain't done the same shit. Don't act like y'all.
What you talking about?
Yeah,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
But you gotta be careful. The other day, I picked up the phone mad because I just knew it was a scammer. I said, hello? Ain't nobody say nothing for 2 seconds. I said, hello? The lady said, is this Derek Johnson? I said, yes. He said, this is such and such from the Digestive Care Center calling about your appointment. Like, yeah. Oh, yeah, how you doing? But yeah, I'm prepping. I got to prep tomorrow for my colonoscopy on Tuesday. So that's
wow.
With that.
So you gotta drink that nasty stuff. You gotta drink that nasty stuff. Oh, I had drunk that. Oh,
that's gonna be fun.
Derek,
do that shit, man. So, and for anybody out there, I think they've dropped it down to 45 that you get your colon checked. That drink is terrible, and you will be literally sitting in the toilet. So make sure you have a battery charger or a backup battery for your phone. And a television preferably, because you literally will be just
Derek,
living
the crazy part when you go and have that colonoscopy, they do it so quickly, you're going to wake up in the recovery room brand new.
I tell you what, I literally,
so.
I literally woke up from my first colonoscopy and grabbed my phone and did a video right then and there.
Oh yeah, I gotta record myself throughout that day. So.
Oh shit! I was like, hey, I just got my colonoscopy here and got
hey,
good
Derek,
news.
You should post your you should post it.
They don't show.
Yeah,
they didn't show the images or anything.
As it's gonna be like a members only video because it's not a body cam reaction. So
yeah,
make sure you get the anesthesia, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they knock you out for it, man.
Yeah, I want them to knock me out in the parking lot. I don't even
want
to know what it look like on the
colonoscopy. I don't know. No colonoscopy don't give you anesthesia.
I'm serious.
You don't ask for it.
You can choose. You can choose to stay awake.
And I had to do one without it, man. It's no fun.
Okay, I'm just wondering what kind of person says I don't want to be knocked out for that. Shit. I'm here for my colonoscopy. Okay.
They want to see. They want to look. I want to look too.
Ooh, no.
Hey, hold on. Drew been giving me a hard time about my. Okay, y'all seen my ass cheeks, my asshole. So let it go, people.
Done a colonoscopy for him.
He said I had the Momo breakaway pants ready.
Hey, back to football for a second. Leo, have you heard anything about them saying that they were shopping AJ Brown? And what do you think about it if you have?
Yeah, they've been saying it, but it turns out it's not real. No one's they're not shopping AJ. You know,
I heard that they might
really,
be letting go Dallas
the
Goedert.
one that they're shopping is Dallas Goedert.
Yeah.
You know, and I thought that they was going to try to do a package with the Cleveland Browns, Dallas Goedert, Bryce Huff, you know what I'm saying, and a draft pick.
I knew Dirty Sanchez would say something like that. Hell no, if they're going to go up my rectum, I want to be awake.
Yeah, I bet, yeah.
Yeah,
Fall Guy, welcome. We got another new channel member. Shout out to Fall Guy. Fall Guy, make sure you email me at cowboysmark94 Gmail so we can get you your shot glass and your squeeze star and stuff. Appreciate you becoming a channel member. And on Sundays, in the community tab, the link for the call-in show is right there. So welcome aboard. All right, so
I need to email you. I guess too. I think I've been a member for 4 months now.
Okay. Email me, cowboysmark94 Gmail, and I'll forward it to Michael to get it mailed out to you.
Mark, I do have a question. It's this guy here, right? He's a content creator. He's a cowboy content creator. And he's always...
Is his name Momo?
No, not yet. He's a content creator. He's a cowboy content, but he always trashing Dak Prescott, and he always wanted to challenge other Cowboys creators and go on. He wants to debate y'all guys all the time. You know who I'm referring to?
Probably that hater. I can't remember his name, but I know. I think
with the point in bashing your own players is anyways like that's like
yeah. He does that a lot.
Kelvin Hicks, we got another new channel member. Ding, 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 ding. Shout out to Kevin Hicks. Same thing. CowboysMark94 Gmail. Just like Royal needs to send me his address and things, so that way we can get you hooked up with your shot glass, because we're going to be having shotty shots. Shots. Okay?
Hey, Mark.
Shotty shots. Yes, ma'am.
Two new people I get to torment.
As a member?
I'm sorry?
You don't want Drew as a member?
Drew? Oh, hell no. Nope. Don't want Drew.
Why?
One loudmouth motherfucking Eagle fan on here is enough. Okay? That's our limit. One. Okay?
Hey,
it's Embreezy. That's it. Shout out to Chad. It's Embreezy. Oh, damn.
I feel like my
VIP Cowboy. Oh, my goodness.
Is what highlights your accountability issues. And that's really what I think. This is an accountability
Shout out to VIP.
issue. Because you guys went in on me over the last summer,
bro. What do you expect when you go into the Lions Den? You expect to not get mauled?
I'm fine with that, but I said accountability because look what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Leo,
look what happened.
You don't have any other friends, do you?
Oh, but they're friends.
You don't have any other friends, do you?
What do you think about Javon Kinlaw?
About Greenlaw?
Kinlaw.
I wouldn't mind having him.
Who's Kinlaw?
Defensive lineman. Played for the 49ers and the Jets.
You talking about Dre Greenlaw?
Yeah.
Javon.
I never heard that name.
Look it up.
It's Greenlaw.
It's Greenlaw. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Javon Kinlaw?
Dre Greenlaw.
Javon Kinlaw.
Yeah, he exists. I never heard of him either.
I've heard Greenlaw's name though.
Okay.
What do you think about him?
Oh, I just told you he's
Greenlaw running out of time.
For the 49ers, and he played for the Jets. He had like I think maybe, I don't want to be telling no lie, but I think he had like 17 sacks in 2 seasons.
Okay, so wait a minute, hold it. 3 seasons have passed, and it's fairly safe to say the San Francisco 49ers top pick from 2020 NFL Draft, defensive tackle Javon Kinlaw, has been a massive disappointment. Much of it isn't his fault per se. Kinlaw has been stricken with knee issues that have limited his 21 campaign Just 4 games, similar setbacks. Okay.
So, yeah, y'all should get him.
No.
since 49ers.
Okay, I'm gonna pull a Dan. I'm gonna pull a Dan Saleo. I've never heard of Javon. Okay.
I like him for your team.
He's had 9.5 sacks in the last 5 seasons.
Yeah, go get him. I think he'd be a great addition. Yes, sir.
A depth chart, man.
Yup.
Like he was supposed to be good, he just never did anything. That's why I said I heard of him, but
knee injuries.
He was a top pick, but his knee issues and injuries, he keep him on the field.
I think he'd be a wonderful addition to the Cowboys.
I got Jonathan Mingo right now. That's good enough. Okay. Potential versus reality. That's okay.
True Blue forever. Okay, True Blue forever. I think he should be a member of the team. Go for it. Yes, get him. I think he'd make a great addition.
Leo, let me ask you a question. Do you believe your team going to have many of the wins y'all had last year?
Yes.
Just be honest with yourself.
Yes.
Now, stop being a fanboy at this point. Just be honest with yourself.
Stop that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. The one thing that you're going to see this year that you didn't see last year was
what?
Continuity from the coaching staff. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have that.
Damn.
Matter of fact, you guys got some of our coaches.
How you gonna say that your offensive coordinator came from the Cowboys?
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
No, our current offensive coordinator was
you don't have one.
No, it's Petula. Yes, we do.
The one you just let go that went to New Orleans, man.
That was Kellen Moore. Yes,
I know that he came from the Cowboys.
Yes, but the guy that we hired,
you said we got coaches from you.
The guy that we have, Petula, was on our team last year. As a matter of fact, if you look at every piece of footage where you see Jalen Hurts going over the last play in the iPad, the guy sitting next to him is now our offensive coordinator. He's already gone on record.
Did he not come from the Cowboys?
Who, Kellen Moore?
Yes.
But he left.
All right. Did you not just say that we took your coaches from your team?
No. I said Washington. No, Washington.
He was talking to me.
Yes.
Talking to me.
Okay, my bad. I apologize.
So there was a plane crash in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Small plane.
That's funny. I thought gonna be a fight in here. I thought somebody gonna.
He didn't have it. He didn't realize what he was saying.
But what'd you say about my mom? Oh,
yeah. But the thing is that to your point, Momo, answer your question. We have continuity on the defensive side. Vic Fangio didn't go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Our core group of guys are still here.
So now all of them, you think after this they're gonna be some cuts?
Yeah, Josh Sweat, and Milton Williams.
Okay.
And then Isaiah Rodgers.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And Isaiah Rodgers was only on the team. Remember, he got suspended for doing the gambling thing in Indianapolis, and then we picked him up. So he, and then on the offensive side, the only person that we need to sign on our O-line is Mekhi Becton. So I think that deal gets done. If we get once we get Mekhi Becton done, that's it, bro. Everybody, like, if you look at the core group of guys, the Washington Commanders and the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys, you guys got to see this core group of guys for the next 3 to 4 years.
Okay.
Did you guys retain Vaughn?
So what?
That again?
Did you retain Vaughn already?
Yes, we signed. Yeah, Zach Bond got signed last week.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Leo, in sports, especially in the National Football League, you can't predict injuries, heart, and bad coaching and bad calls. So you don't even know if you're going to get to those wins. So you hopeful that they could get, because you don't know who's going to get injured, who's going to be subjected to whatever. So you can't call that. You hopeful.
But what I'm saying,
now you hopeful. That's all you can say.
To answer your question,
you're not answering my question. You being a fanboy at this point. You are hopeful that it can get to that point. That's all you can do.
Momo, I'm telling you, you didn't. The one thing you're going to see this season coming up that you haven't seen.
You can't base that on coaching. You got to go to injuries takes a part.
No, I didn't. Momo, not only is our coaching continuity intact this year for the first time in a minute, majority, but so are our core players. We're not really like Darius Slay. We lost Slay to free. We cut Slay.
Slay and Bradbury.
And Bradbury. You see what I'm saying? But then we also we're probably going to lose Isaiah Rodgers.
We're
probably going to lose Josh Sweat.
I think you hear me? I'm talking about injuries. You don't know what's going to happen. Who's going to get injured? Who's not going to get injured during the course of the season? That's every team.
But if someone asked you the same question,
I would say injuries.
What would your answer be?
I would say injuries. I don't know. I would say I don't know because I don't know what the future holds with injuries. And
Aisha Robertson is a channel member now. Was gifted. I'm sorry, y'all. Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Well, here's the thing. The interesting thing is
she gifted one. Shout out to Aisha.
Kind of continuity.
Alan Williams, Leo forgot Philly cut Darius Slay.
Yeah, I got you. I mean, I'm going to end it there.
Hey,
because debate news like never mind. I shut up because I want to get disrespectful.
Hey, Mark.
Yes, ma'am.
I think I just gifted an Eagle fan a member.
You did. Linda, shout out to Linda. So, Linda, if you email me to cowboysmark94@gmail.com, we'll send you I think I've got some nondescript shot glasses, and we can send you a football.
Don't laugh, Leo. Don't laugh.
We can send you a little football. It says spread the mojo. Leo, that's technically not Cowboys.
Because we supposed to have a conversation. I want to have a conversation with you, and then you said we supposed to hooked up or whatever, but I didn't hear back from you, so I didn't know what the deal from that.
The Eagles are sweeping the division.
Okay, so now you don't have it. Okay, I got you. Peace out, brother.
What conversation? Speaking of injuries, how many players we got coming back for injury this year?
Quite a
team. That's the team.
Half the team.
You got Dak. You got Sam Williams. You've got Overshown. Hopefully, you got Diggs.
Got a defensive tackle. A rookie, wasn't he? They got hurt.
Who was that? Tyrone? No, that wasn't Tyrone. No. He was just resigned.
Yeah, did we get hurt?
We did, but he got re-signed. He was an unrestricted free agent.
I do have a question for Georgia.
Good.
For Georgia.
Yeah, man. What's up?
Okay, here's the question. When the Cowboys was going through that, losing, getting beat down, all those games, and they was winning, and they was basically on the cuffs, not making the playoffs. Was you one of the Cowboy fans thought y'all had a chance of making the playoffs?
Yes.
Oh, yes, sir. I bet it on it.
Yeah.
I bet it on it.
Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm trying to figure out what made you come to that conclusion that y'all could make the playoffs at that point in time?
Because I betted on it.
Yeah.
No, that's
Jerome Griddle. You have to be a channel member to get a shot glass and all that. It's not a channel member is the paid membership, not a subscriber.
Yeah, I was the one he lost to.
Well, what he bet?
I bet
Mark, just be glad it wasn't Drew.
No, he bet that you bet that you would have.
I would have had to cut you out, Aisha Robertson, if you had done that.
Momo, they said you're gonna call your show Pants Up.
No, it's on Momo's. Hey, it might be Momo's rant is passed up.
Pants up.
Now, actually, it's gonna be. Actually, I'm gonna have some guests up there too. But I'm going to have if I do
Pants
it.
Up.
And no, it's gonna call Momo's rant.
I like that. Rant. Pants up though. Every at the beginning of every show, y'all got your pants on. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, that's right.
You got your belt buckled.
Hey, Drew. Hey, Derek.
Belt's tight. Let's go.
Derek, you'll be my first guest too because your pants gonna be down tomorrow. So,
Hey, look, people gonna take that out of context. They don't know.
I know.
I am getting a colonoscopy in 2 days. It didn't sound like what it sounded like. Okay,
that's all I'm saying.
Some people just joined the show. Like, what is going on?
Yeah,
I know, Derek.
That's when the youngins be like, pause.
Let's pause on that one. Let's pause on that. I don't mean it like that now. I walk a straight line. I don't walk a crooked line. Get out of here with that. But anyway.
A question, Momo. How many games do you think you're going to? How many games do you think?
I mean, my personal opinion, I think we can win 11 games.
Mm-hmm.
My personal opinion.
Linda's like, what kind of show is this?
Us winning those games.
He's getting a colonoscopy.
And I mean, quite frankly, I'm not like these Washington fans. I don't even say the Washington Commanders because I think it's the dumbest name for a football team.
Who are we? The Commanders.
But I believe that this past season, we was very lucky to win a lot of our games. We was very lucky to win a lot of games. The Hail Mary, luck.
Mm-hmm.
The game against the Cowboys, that last game was very lucky.
Momo.
Against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, luck.
Momo.
Yes, ma'am.
My cousin's a Washington fan, and he didn't think Washington was going to win this year. He had Washington winning 6 games.
Wow. So, Mark, are you ready to make that call yet?
What's that?
Or do you need to see?
I need to see what we do in free agency. Yeah, but I think we'll get 10 games at least.
I see the Cowboys winning 7 games this year.
If we get Dak back alone, we'll win more than 7 games.
No. Yeah. I know because you're going to see
you're playing with your hater heart.
No, I'm not playing with the hater. I'm telling you, I believe because y'all had a rookie, a head coach that wasn't there before. He's gonna make a lot of mistakes on y'all, and Malcolm, you heard it from me.
Wait. So what about Dan Quinn coming there last year for you guys?
What about what he do wrong?
No, I'm saying you said a new head coach.
I said he's a rookie. He's a rookie head coach because he never had a head coaching job.
He's had more experience coaching than most guys do.
It doesn't matter. You still
okay. All right. You want to bet on that one, Momo? Momo, you want to bet on that one? I'll take the bet that we'll win more than 7 games.
Make it light on your pockets.
I
will bet you that we will win more than 7 games.
Say what?
You just said that you don't think we'll win more than 7 games. I'll bet you right now that we win more than 7 games.
What's the bet?
I don't care. You tell me. I'll put whatever you want on that bet.
I think I could do this. All right. I think I got okay. I will have. I'm thinking. I have to have if they lose, they don't win more than 7 games. I have control of the brick house for the next 2 years.
Control of the red brick house. That's not even a legitimate bet. Because first of all, I have a wife, okay, and her name's on the deed of that too. Yeah. So this has to be something that I solely own, that I can afford to lose, and so on.
I know how much.
Look, he's talking about. I'm gonna be coming there with Tracy, and I'm gonna be eating. I'm gonna have control. Every time you're cooking, I'm gonna be there eating. Motherfucker, I see what game.
I'm gonna move back to the area.
Shit. I'm gonna move to the red brick house, and Mark gonna cook for me every day. Fuck you.
No, here's the bet.
Shit.
Here's the bet. You hate Washington so much. You hate them so much and like that. And I'm going back to your history as a child and your history as a Cowboy fan. You have to wear, if they don't win more than 7 games, you have to wear the original Washington Redskins jersey and pants and hat
like Zuba
for the rest of the season.
Well, it'd be after the season was over.
I know that's
okay. No. That's for the following season.
The following.
I want you to suffer because you hated this team, and the team is right there in your backyard. You went to school.
Well, I tell you what, if the Cowboys don't win more than 7 games, I probably will just quit my channel. Okay? So yeah, I'll make that bet because I won't show up. I won't be able to show my face after 2 years of 7-win seasons.
Yeah, he's right.
Oh shit! It's like there'd be nothing to talk about.
Have you Momo? Have you looked at who the NFC East is playing?
That's gonna be tough for everybody. It's
yeah. I was gonna say our schedules are not kind.
So I forget. I didn't even look at it. Who's on the schedule? The schedule hasn't came out yet.
No. Who we're playing has
teams though.
We just don't know when and where, but we know who we're playing already.
So what
you guys have it's the Chicago, Denver, Detroit, Las Vegas, and Seattle.
Oh, those wins.
Green Bay, Kansas City, the Chargers, Minnesota, Miami, and Atlanta. That's who you got.
Oh, I think that's what you talking about. That's 11 wins.
Okay.
All
right. Kansas City, I believe definitely the San Diego one is definitely a win. Because San Diego got a quarterback that's not. Everybody knows he's trash.
They're in LA now. There's nobody in San Diego.
I don't care where it's in San County, whatever city, state they in. He's still trash wherever he goes.
You don't think Harbaugh's going to help him? I thought he did last year.
I think he choked. Did he choke? Did he choke? Show his true colors every year. That didn't help him having a coach, having a good coach. Having the quarterback whisper, as they call him. Even Mark said it.
Here's what I know: we
live live when he was watching the game.
Now I will say Dallas's schedule, at least from the away side of things, you guys have, of course, us, New York and Washington, but. You've got Chicago, definitely winnable.
Yeah.
Denver. They just beefed up that O-line.
Yeah, Denver, certainly winnable. Detroit, that's going to be a tough one.
I think Minnesota might take a step back now because they don't. I mean, J.J. McCarthy is the starting quarterback.
Yeah, well, they actually come to your house.
Yeah.
And Detroit's also got those new coaches coming in that we don't know if it's going to be the same. They're going to try, I'm sure.
But you guys got the Jets and the Panthers. You actually got to go there.
Yeah, those are ones you want to play
North Carolina. I live in North Carolina. That's Dallas Cowboys is going to beat down the Carolina Panthers because that quarterback is like deer in the headlights. You get pushed
he got
on
better
him.
last year though.
I'm gonna say I think if they put pieces around Bryce Young, he can be. I mean, he almost took out the Eagles. That
was a fluke. Because you look at him, how tall is he? The man looks like he about 4'2" because yeah, but he's not Drew
about
Brees.
5'11".
No, he can run.
We have a hell of a schedule.
We got Kansas City, the Chargers, Minnesota, and Arizona, and Green Bay at home.
People in this area wants to get rid of him.
We got Chicago, Denver, Denver, Detroit, Raiders, Jets.
But yeah,
you in Concord?
2 months.
You in Concord?
Yeah,
I'm in Greenville.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm right off Highway 49.
Oh shoot, I know where you at. All that bad traffic up there near Charlotte.
Yeah, I'm not far from the university.
Man, I didn't know that.
Well, I was gonna say from the Patriots coach Bill Belichick, but he's at the other Charlotte.
He's up at Chapel Hill, right?
Yeah, he in Chapel Hill. And guess what? These fans down here losing their minds. Say, we getting a national title. They believe this crap.
Well, is Bill Belichick going to people's houses and recruiting their kids?
He is. He's on a tour.
He did it. Yeah, he's going to his kids.
Crazy. That just looks weird. They have Bill Belichick.
But Belichick looks creepy.
House.
He looks creepy on the sidelines in press conference. But actually, he's a funny guy. Everybody says he's a funny guy.
Yeah, he got to talk more than that at my house. He recruit my child. He's sitting there. Yeah. What do you think? No, we're going somewhere else.
I think he might enjoy talking to the parents. You know what I'm saying? Having the parents tell his players to get in line. You know what I'm saying?
So let me think that a lot of if you have an older parent, they love a disciplinary coach, a hard nosed coach. They come there.
Well, the problem is that you got a lot of NIL and players whose parents have seen that money coming in. So now it's a different kind of. He's got to have a completely different kind of conversation than say when Mac Brown was the head coach of Carolina. You know what I'm saying? So those are the days are different now. You know what I'm saying?
Hey Mark, I know this is off subject. I know the people like Stephen A. Smith getting crazy money for ESPN and stuff like that. That's crazy that his personality get that kind of money, and you got struggling ball players can't even get close to what he's going to get per year.
And we're off again.
You know what's crazy? I lost $5 the other day. It's crazy.
You lost $5.
I don't know where
Stephen A. He'll give you something. He'll throw you a bone.
It was in my pocket. I don't know where.
I'll just say this, that I think that when you look at the way the schedules are poised and whatnot, Derek, are you ready to make a call?
No. I mean, I want to see what they do in free agency.
I'm sorry, I had to take a call.
I think that determines a lot because a bad free agency.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Well,
that's what we need.
Listen, the bells of the ball have been pretty much the bell of the ball, meaning, Myles Garrett, guys like that are taken. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Most of them.
But we don't necessarily need. I mean, that would be great to dream about having that.
Well,
but that's not.
But who's left that you want? That would be that can come in and number one, who's left that you would want, and two, that you think would still be available to you guys after the Commanders go on.
As we know, money talks and BS walks.
Right.
Okay. I mean, Khalil Mack was just released. There's Joey Bosa out there that's released. There's Hargrave out there. There's Jonathan Allen.
Mark, I think Momo's about to leave.
Is he? Yeah, I'm gonna be leaving here soon too. All right, Momo, I appreciate you, bro. And I've got to talk about damn, I meant to get back with you about the mic pad that I was telling you about.
Yeah. I need to talk to you about it.
It's something or other, but it's about $150 or so.
Yeah, that's okay.
The cool thing about it is it actually has an attachment you can get to it. And so you can actually add like a phone call. So you would actually be able to take phone calls with it. And so it has 4 channels on it, but it's portable. You can run it with your USB or even with batteries, and it's portable. And you can use it just like, I'm using with I've got this full mixing board here. I can use that, and I can actually load stuff on it.
Yeah, because
that's a great way to start.
I have a powerful PC, so I have like 2 powerful PCs and a powerful laptop. So I have like that. So.
Okay, all right, we can get you hooked up.
All right, good night, guys.
Peace out. Now I've got an interesting one. I want to see what everybody thinks about Tony Pollard. They're estimating that he's going to be worth $6 million.
Tony Pollard.
I'm sorry, Rico Dowdle. Rico Dowdle.
Rico Dowdle? Like, you really ready to run it back with Rico Dowdle?
Here's the thing that's kind of funny is when you look at what Rico did with a shit. Can we all agree the Cowboys' offensive line was shit?
Yes.
Can we agree that our offense was shit?
Yes.
Yep.
Surprisingly, he got 4.6 yards a carry.
Yeah, and wasn't nobody scared of Cooper Rush. It ain't like they was
you know what I'm saying?
Back there.
Behind that line. In Zeke Elliott's career, he only had 2 seasons where he rushed for more yardage per rush.
How many yards? But Rico didn't even have 1,000 yards.
Yes, he did. He had 1,079 on 230 carries.
He really started running from like week 8 or 9.
Yeah, we didn't use him first half of the season. Mm-mm. And when you're thinking about, in fact, we weren't able to run the football the first half of the season when Dak was there because we just kept trying to throw the football. Out of necessity, we started running the football more, but he averaged 4.6 yards a carry. So when you start talking about some of the players that are ahead of him, $6 million puts you at 15th in compensation at running back.
Right.
He was higher than that ranked last year.
Well, Tony Pollard they both had identical 1,079 yards, but Tony Pollard was 4.2 yards a carry. Rico was 4.6.
Yeah, Pollard had more attempts.
Yeah, so you have to start looking at it and saying, maybe he was actually better than we thought. Our offensive line was not good, but yet he was still and his success rate. Here's what's amazing. His success rate was 53.5%. Saquon's was only 52.5%. And Saquon had the better team by far. So for him to have positive yards 53% of the time with the Cowboys offense last year, to me, $6 million does not sound like that's a game, one that I wouldn't look at. Because you're not getting anybody else that's going to be better. Who's better than Swift was last year.
You mean DeAndre Swift or Saquon?
No, DeAndre Swift. No, not better than Saquon. No, okay. We know that's the Cadillac. Him and Henry are the best dude. There's no comparison there. 5.8 yards a carry for Saquon. Okay, I'm not saying he's Saquon. But when we're talking about he might get $5 or $6 million, that's not bad for a 1,000-yard rusher that's had, doesn't have a lot of miles on him. People say that's too expensive. So what are you going to get that's going to be cheaper? That's going to be better.
Kenneth Gainwell. Kenneth Gainwell.
I'd rather have who's already been in the system. Gainwell's nice. If Rico's our number 2 and we bringing in someone like Omarion Hampton or something like that, who knows what we get in the draft.
See, here's the thing.
From Texas.
You can't. It's hard to compare Gainwell to him because look at the offensive line he was running behind, and look at all of the balanced offense that you're playing. If Gainwell was running the football in the Cowboys, he's not going to run the same way.
He's not going to gain well.
He's not right. He's not going to gain well. Let's see. Where is Kenneth Gainwell?
So therefore, because for me, our succession plan to move on from KG is Will Shipley. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. The running back we got from Clemson. And I know you guys are pushing real hard for Genty?
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Maybe. I mean, there's other running backs, but
what number are y'all picking at? 12? It is 12, right?
I can see a world where the Raiders go through.
The Raiders will want to more about Pete Carroll.
Now that they went ahead and got Geno, that they'll want to get a running back.
There's other running backs
in the draft. Yeah, there's a lot of them.
So
Kenneth Gainwell.
That's why I was okay with giving Seattle our first and switching to 18, giving them like the 170 or 172. I would even throw in Jalen Brooks to get DK in the 18th pick, and then take Omarion at the 18th pick.
Mills 36 boys sign at Najee Harris and Noah Brown.
That'd get us a running back and a vet wide receiver that's a huge body. That'd get us DK, Omarion Hampton. That'd look nice. And then we could start working on O-line, D-line, linebacker, corner, whatever else we needed.
Yeah, we'll see. And again, remember the point I was trying to make earlier about having more contributors on both sides of the ball on their rookie contracts and having a smaller number of veterans who are more so complimentary. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, hold on. Wait. You're trying to tell me that we'd be better off getting Kenneth Gainwell than Rico?
Yeah. Wouldn't he be cheaper for you?
Cheaper, but okay. So behind that offensive line, he only had 3.9 yards a carry.
Yeah, that's because Saquon was taking everything.
No. Okay, but you missed the point, bro.
Yards per carry should be higher.
He should feast because he's getting action behind a great offensive line. Rico has almost a yard more per carry behind a shitty line.
And he knows the system.
Wait. Mark, I'm playing Moneyball here.
Yeah, well, Moneyball, bro, 3.9, shit, that's getting close to Zeke, numbers.
Yeah, but
saying Devontae to the Rams.
Devontae Adams.
That's what they're saying in the chat right now.
He can't sign yet because he's a free agent.
Really?
Refresh it.
What? Oh,
they can't pick him up yet, right?
They can't do anything until tomorrow.
Yeah,
that could be that the Raiders are looking to do that. See, this is
even tomorrow. That's still a promise, ain't it? Until the 14th or the 12th.
I mean, and here's something else that's driving me crazy is
Malik Collins got cut.
Did
Your
he?
guy?
No.
You guys used to have him.
Okay.
Yeah.
On Facebook, there's like a Cowboys page that's always just putting up straight up
Stupid
lies.
stuff. Yeah,
you know
I've
that,
seen that.
what's his name was now going to the Hall of Fame. Emerson Walls. I was like, they don't announce Hall of Fame right now. What are you talking about? It's going into Hall of Fame. And I'm seeing more and more of these crazy posts that are truly not even seemable. But Davante Adams, he might sign with the Raiders, but he can't do anything until 12 o'clock tomorrow is the beginning of legal tampering. What I see is Davante Adams predicted to land on a Super Bowl contender with a $450 million superstar. So that would be Kansas City.
It's Ian Rappaport saying to the Rams, 2 years, $46 million.
He's saying now?
Guaranteed.
Oh, they giving Matthew Stafford some.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Toys. And this is coming from Ian Rappaport?
That's on Twitter. Yeah, on Twitter or X.
I thought that he was free. Like, I thought that was still in question.
Unless, wait a minute. How could they have done that unless they ended up doing a trade?
I'm still looking. I see Aaron Jones agreed to a 2-year extension.
He said sources in front of it, so it's not.
Okay, it's not like set in
stone. We'll see. But
let's see.
Trey Hendrickson
overtime is saying Davante Adams to the Rams. I'm seeing a couple things. Davante Adams signs with the Rams. I'm seeing quite a few people.
I'm not seeing this.
I'm seeing on Twitter if you just click, and again, but I don't know how they're doing that before 12 o'clock tomorrow.
Ooh, somebody gonna get in trouble.
Well, I saw 2 posts on there that were up there early, breaking a minute ago, but they're not sites that I know anything about. Overtime per rap sheet. And rap sheet, the newest member of the Rams. Davante Adams wants more than $20 million per year to stay on the West Coast. He gets that and more. While there are always talk of him landing with Aaron Rodgers, he found the right place for him. The newest member. So that's what Ian Rappaport's saying.
Well, doesn't he have
Davante Adams to the Ram? He gets a 2-year deal worth $46 million with $26 million guarantee. He wanted to stay on the West Coast. That's what he's reporting 2 minutes ago or 5 minutes ago. Okay. I'm still not understanding how that happened before free agency.
Guess can't dig on Cooper really leaving, ain't it?
Does that mean they're going to trade Cooper Kupp?
Oh, they've been trying to trade him. He's going to be released. He'll be released before the 17th.
Yeah, Adam Schefter has him on there too.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
So he got released. Is that what happened?
I just got on
he got released just a couple of days ago.
So that's why they could do it, because he's not a normal.
Yeah, that's why they could. That's why they could.
Okay, so
$46 million, 26 guaranteed.
So Davante Adams, Cowboys target, no longer available. He is going to be a Ram, and that definitely means Cooper Kupp will be definitely going out. So bringing back Matthew Stafford, who it seemed like he was going out. I guess they're saying one last ride here. 2 years, $46 million, $26 million fully guaranteed.
Mark, I think Harold Landry's going to the Patriots.
Okay.
That's what the chat's saying.
All right.
Look up.
So it seems like illegal tampering and everything is starting out early, or at least some moves are being made early. What to talk about? Wow, that was
promises.
quick.
They may be just like verbal agreements until they can.
Well, yeah, nothing becomes set in stone until Wednesday. So this, I guess, because he was released as opposed to being just a straight free agent. So congratulations to the Rams. Ah, man.
Yeah, seeing it here.
Well, I'm just glad he's not going to Washington. So, it's like the same thing with Myles Garrett. I would rather Myles Garrett stay in Cleveland and get paid and have to pay Micah Parsons more than have him go to the Commanders or to the Eagles. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with both of those. I did want to see if we would get crazy and try and make a move for Devontae Adams, but maybe this will get a sense of urgency for the Cowboys to consider DK Metcalf. I honestly don't think if they're serious that they take a second, offer a third and see what happens. Offer a third and a fifth.
First and a fifth.
A third and a fifth. Oh, yeah. Because we
got
to
take something because it's.
I would do the
clear he doesn't want to come back.
Get DK, give him 170 or 172, and like I said, to make it even sweet, I'd throw in Jalen Brooks to him or
there you go. Throw in Mingo.
And then with that 18th pick, take Omar Hampton.
We'll give you a 3 in Mingo since we gave up a 4 for him. How about that?
Yeah, I don't. If I got to give up a top pick, I wouldn't want to give up a third. But if I could give up a 1 and a 5, or a 2 and a 5 would be phenomenal. But
wait a minute, you give up a first and wait a minute.
But switch first. You're talking about
switch them. Okay.
First round picks.
12 for 8.
Gotcha. Okay.
DK the 172, and I would throw in either Jalen or Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, you got DK at that point, and then take Omari Hampton at the running back spot for the 18th pick, and then you could focus on O-line, D-line, and everything else in the rest of the draft. And I'd still want to pick up at least 1 or 2 free agent vets.
Well, it's clear we're going to have to do something, and we need to do something really good.
I'm hoping.
Again, like all of this activity and, how, like, are you guys feeling anxious? Is your sense of urgency ratcheted up, especially when you've seen teams like the Rams making moves? And I'll be honest with you, the dark horse out there, in my opinion, is not the Commanders. It's actually, I think, the Tennessee Titans. I think that they're doing things that, you see how they let go Landry. You see how they're jettisoning players, but they're acquiring assets and, money and picks. So, in my opinion, seeing all these things happening and watching these little dark horse type moves being happening.
But, not all of the moves that get made are great moves, though. A lot of times they blow up.
Right.
I mean, you can look at some of the moves that you made with Devin White and what's his name from New York that really just didn't pan out. The thing with free agency is you have to have a good team to start out with. You build a great team out of free agents. It costs you too much money.
And you got to be willing to miss to hit something.
Right, and that's where the Eagles, you got no problem saying, you know what, if we miss, fuck it, we're going to keep on going.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you got $50 million in dead money this year, and give no Fs about it.
Yeah, especially when but Mark, we've talked about this at nauseum when you keep trying to explain to folks that when you look at the rate in which
Mike McCullen, I'm sorry, I was looking up. Shout out to you, Mike. Mike McCullen.
Mike McCain.
McCain.
I'm saying, Mark.
Thank you for the super chat, buddy.
When you see how you have, when you look at, you keep explaining, the salary cap is going up and up and up.
Yeah.
So they're going to come to a point like,
shout out to you.
That $95 million we're going to owe Jalen. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
By the time 2029 comes here, $95 million isn't the same, and you'll probably end up having him still and restructure it like we did with Dak.
Right.
And that's the thing you have to look at, because as much as people's eyes start bugging out when you say, oh my God, Micah Parsons at 40 million, 40 million is 35 for last year. In the same way that 60 million for Dak this year was 55 the year before when Joe Burrow, and it was 50. It's because the cap keeps going up. People don't have that in their mind to understand the percentages are still about the same.
Yep, because I remember when we signed Jalen, I remember you were like, woo.
Yeah, now you look at that and it's like, oh, well, that's cheap. Yeah.
And it's even less if you just look at the guarantees and not the full number, because the guarantees are all that matter.
Which is why it behooves you to do the deals the year before. This is why the Cowboys should be doing not Micah Parsons right now. They should be doing Tyler Smith's.
100%.
You know?
Yeah.
Because
everybody
what you do
says
is
that.
you will keep his cap number basically the same because it's an extension. He gets all the signing bonus and bonus money right now, but now you're actually counting next year's money or paying him in next year's money with this year's cap, in dollars. It's like my parents bought their house for $17,000 in 1965. Okay? Which was, that was a hell of a lot of money. Shit.
And
what it's worth now. It's like, And if you were to try and buy that today and that money, oh, hell.
Yeah.
That's chump change. Hell, I can put that on a credit card. Okay. So,
all facts.
Wow. So, Devontae Adams.
You just re-signed Bell.
And the Cowboys, well, they figured we got Osa done, that we're on vacation now.
Who's Bell?
Huh?
Someone said you just re-signed Bell.
I don't know.
Marquise Bell?
On your team? Yeah.
Yeah,
did we?
Marquise Bell.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. Who is Marquise Bell?
DB.
Oh, okay.
Who's a rotational, but he's good. I think he didn't get enough playing time. I think he had one bonehead mistake last year, though, if I remember right. Normally, he plays pretty good for us.
That'll be a chump change. That'd be a veteran minimum.
That's deep. Okay.
What's deep?
Seeing how all these I'm looking at I'm reading the thing on Devontae, and then they're talking about you guys. So it's like,
but you mean literally Cowboys miss out, right? Of course, when anybody signs, Cowboys didn't get. They're not 31 other teams. Myles Garrett, how does that affect Micah Parsons? Everything is about the Dallas Cowboys.
And they wonder why they still call us America's team. That's why.
Yep.
Even though we ain't winning.
Everything America's most talked about team.
Yeah.
It's because you go to other countries and you ask them about American football, they're going to know one or two teams. Dallas Cowboys is always going to be one of them.
Well, I don't. Whatever.
It's true, man. You go
country.
Look, you're huge in Philadelphia and all that, and you've got the bandwagon fans that are popping out now, getting Eagles paraphernalia and stuff. But you are not followed anywhere close to the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah,
come on, Leo. Don't lie.
The Super Bowl. Now I'll see one and two here and there, but I hardly ever saw them. And I'm a service plumber, so I'm at all kinds of people's houses on a regular basis, 6 to 8 a day. And I used to never come across Eagle fans. Ever since the Super Bowl, I've come across a few.
Oh, I see them now all the time. I see them all the
After the Super Bowl,
that's
and all the stuff.
They know it's safe to come out.
I have some Eagle fans in New York. We got a lot of New York.
I got more dust on my cowboy hats than freaking the new rarity of the hats that they be wearing be shiny new. Everything.
Well, all right, so Mark, I recently, had to get in it with because where I live at is actually where the mix happens the most, where you go from New York Jets and New York Giants fans to mostly Eagles fans.
Yeah.
Until you go further south, then it's all Eagles fans. And one of the interesting things in being in this market and dealing with Giants fans is that there's a lot of them who are still unaware of the circumstances that went down behind the whole Saquon thing, because a lot of them didn't see the Hard Knocks episodes or hear Saquon's
Leo, watch your nose there, buddy.
Your
nose, you got a big old chunky
list for the Cowboys.
Or see Saquon's interview where he told everybody
you got a
he didn't
chunky
know.
booger right there in your nose there, buddy.
Who?
You.
Me.
Right nostril. As you roll your head back. Okay. Who? Okay.
Oh.
No, he didn't. Just go ahead and look at. Okay, thank you for sharing that, you nasty motherfucker. Other nostril. Damn.
Leo.
Don't pick your Yeah, I'm going to pull a cop pistol. Booger eater.
No, that was tissue, bro.
Oh, shit. I'm just like sitting here kind of like, I see it, Leo.
Hey, listen, whatever you need, that's fine. I'm cool with it. At least my pants didn't fall down.
This is true. Okay, the shit that we see on this channel.
We've had worse.
Okay, but it is. We have been on here for over 2 hours, and I do need to cook some dinner for people. For my wife and my daughter.
You made me hungry when you made that thing that looked like Chipotle the other day.
Oh, well, thank you. I hope I make you hungry all the time. I've got.
Making get me hungry as hell.
I'm gonna do some fried rice out
You're
there,
welcome,
and I've
Linda.
got some shrimp to cook. But my wife and my
tell
daughter.
Tracy I said hi.
I will. They're my father-in-law. His time is running short, and so they're all over and spending time with them. So I'm gonna cook and take food over for everybody, and leave some more prayers.
I'm holding you up in prayer, man.
Appreciate that.
Play it, Mark.
Thank you all.
How's your dad doing?
I've got to leave here early in the morning so I can take him actually to the doctor. He's out of the hospital. He had with his heart had put on about 30 pounds of fluid.
Wow.
Yeah, he's actually down 40 pounds from a week before. They've given him all kinds of diuretics that have helped to get the fluid up. And so he is feeling a bit better, and he's out of the hospital. But I got to take him to the doctor tomorrow. And it's kind of like I'm the only one he'll go to the doctor with, will be with me to take him. So I'll be up on that end. And after that, then we'll be dealing with free agent frenzy. So we'll go live sometime about 1 or 2 o'clock tomorrow.
Yeah, my wife had to take her grandmother to get blood work done and everything, and she's 90. And interesting enough, my grandmother is 99. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, she'll hit 100 on June 4th.
June, that's my birthday month.
Hopefully she has more too.
Oh, the interesting thing is that, and the reason why I bring that up is because, one of the things that my grandmother always says to me is, she's always thankful that at the age that she's at right now, that she still has her mind. Mm-hmm. Like that's the thing now, one of the funniest things is that, when I was living in Italy, she actually came to visit, what I'm saying? And stayed with me for a while. Which was fun.
That's
cool. What I'm saying?
Yeah.
Leo, Hallie said your nickname is Leo Boogie.
Well, Hallie needs to make sure that she puts Super Bowl Boogie. That'd be better. Super Bowl Boogie. Talk to me when y'all win when y'all win a Super Bowl, Hallie.
Yes, I saw Jalen Hurts having dinner with Michael Jordan.
Yeah. Did you see the video of him wanting to run the score up?
Yeah.
What is that?
Glad he got that dog in him.
A retared basketball player / owner having lunch or dinner with a quarterback. What's that mean?
Leo, he actually is from Texas, though. Jalen Houston.
Yes, I know. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the issues that I think a lot of the media here in the Philadelphia market had a really hard time with, because he was a yes sir, no ma'am type of person, you know, was raised right. He was raised, you know what I'm saying? And they didn't understand, you know, both his parents are educators and all that stuff. So, you know, the way they attack him.
He still got a home in Houston.
Okay, well, hold up.
Breaking news.
Well, no, this is for Jeremy Fowler. Marquez Bell agrees to terms on a 3-year deal with a max value of $12 million. Wow. That's a big chunk of change for Marquez Bell. Now, he's been on the team for about 3 years. You know, you know, he's a safety. And, you know, we believe – here's the thing when we talk about where the Cowboys are cap-wise right now. If they get Micah Parsons done, we don't know what that price tag's going to be. But it'll probably be 41, 42. I would say that they need to do something sooner, because you got what's his name in Pittsburgh that's going to be getting a new deal too.
TJ Watt.
TJ Watt, because TJ Watt will be getting his deal. So if the Cowboys don't hurry up and get it done before that, you may end up having paying more, or maybe the Cowboys like getting to play on that. But there's other players on the team that they're probably going to move on from that will bring you more cap space, because
do you think they'll try to trade him?
I'm sorry.
Do you think they'll try to trade him?
Might be gone.
Trade who?
Micah. Seriously.
Oh, I'm not talking about Micah. I'm just saying that with the deal, you know, max value of $12 million, 3 years. You know, this is probably a $2 million cap hit. This is not a whole lot of money that's going to be on this contract. It's a max, so it's incentive laden. You know, probably a couple $1 million signing bonus, and so on, and it's not going to be fully guaranteed, but definitely welcome back. But we've talked about getting rid of Donovan Wilson, and that's one of those moves that will, and Hooker possibly too. Yeah, those are deals that end up bringing back about $5 or $6 million each. If they move on from Diggs, which is a possibility, his injury, I think, settlement or guarantee of that extra $9 million is on the 17th. I don't think they'll do that one, because I think that might be the move to try and help bring in his brother, who, of course, is coming off an ACL, which, of course, means the Cowboys will definitely be interested in, because it's a value pickup, right? Am I right?
I don't want to see none of that.
Okay, and then we've got the drama. I could see a television show, you know, with the two of them on the same team, you know, and Jerry Jones would love that. So there's those things. So
we're brothers.
I want to see them do some other moves beyond just our own players. Our own players have gotten us to be relevant, but not enough to.
Well, you just singing away in brothers, Derek.
Yeah, we're brothers. We're both injured and we're colored.
Oh no!
Give me.
Oh no, you didn't, Derek.
If I'm the Cowboys, I would hold Micah Parsons to his word, though. He's gone on multiple interviews and talked about he don't need to be the highest paid.
Yeah, you know what? DK, hold on, DK is trending too.
Fire, like you don't need to be the highest paid. It didn't matter between 30 and 40 million. These are your words, Micah. Like this is what you said. We want to go get these people. You need to stick up to your word.
He ain't gonna do that.
Yeah. That's not, multiple interviews.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna do that. Not when, you know, he's seeing how they getting, how TJ, you know, Miles, all these guys are getting paid big bucks, and then someone tells him, you know, reminds him how much the salary cap is going to grow. You know, then you're looking at the bag that Dak got, the bag that CD got, you know. And
I think that he looks at a lot of the money. I think, unlike a lot of the players, I think he does look at the money he can make off the field in Dallas. He's recruiting people about their social medias.
Okay,
and like
think about this.
Profiles.
See, here's the thing: if Micah were traded to Cleveland, would anybody watch his podcast?
Nope.
Right?
I barely want.
Okay. When you think that the Kelsey brothers...
That's not a good market.
Okay. The Kelsey brothers signed a $100 million deal for 3 years for podcasting.
Yup.
What is Shannon... Look at the money Shannon Sharp's making. He's got Bleacher Report, and they've got a new sponsor of HBO Max.
Yeah.
So when you say, he wants to make the money... Okay, I hear you. But he knows I will make more money outside being in Dallas than I will anyplace else. If he went to the Eagles, would anybody be watching his podcast? Honestly,
probably, yeah.
No, not the same way they would with the Cowboys.
And it's
not the same way he is being the Dallas
Philadelphia
Cowboys.
is the 4th largest media market in the country,
bro. Yeah, Philadelphia is, but guess what? The Dallas Cowboys are every freaking where.
I understand that, but if the question is, would anybody watch it? Yeah.
Let me give you an example. Okay, I can go into my statistics, and you know what the number one city is that watches my content?
I know it's Philly. I know.
No.
I get it.
No, Dallas. The second is Philadelphia. I'm drawing Philadelphia people. Do you think if I were in Philadelphia that I would be drawn? Well, maybe I would be.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is because it's the Cowboys, people listen all across the country, not just.
I understand that, market. And could you imagine if first of all, if Micah went anywhere outside of Dallas, right? The media shitstorm that's going to follow him wherever he goes, including Cleveland. It's because everybody's going to want to know what does he have to say. And they also going to know
that's short-lived.
He's not
okay. That would be a short bump of him leaving the Cowboys.
Gotcha.
But then after he's been there, nobody's going to care. He's going to be forgotten about.
Unless he makes some noise, bro.
No, but
unless he does what he says.
Myles Garrett. How much more noise can he make than Myles Garrett?
Right, but Myles Garrett doesn't bring attention to himself outside of football, other than what he does on the field.
Micah Parsons isn't the only one who's got a podcast out there, bro. But he's the one.
30% of the NFL players do.
And exactly, and none of them.
Myles Garrett isn't the personality that Micah is.
Okay, what I'm saying is, if Micah Parsons were in Cleveland and doing his podcast, if he was drafted by the Cleveland Browns, nobody would care. He would not be the same.
No, I'm just saying.
And if he went to Cleveland, if he went to Carolina, if he went to New York, it would not be the same effect. It's all because it's the drama. You know, when he has Big Play Slay on there and they're yucking up after the Cowboys get mollywopped by Detroit, that's carried by everybody.
Right.
If he's on another team and they get mollywopped, nobody's going to care because it's the Cowboy hate. That whole love it or hate it, it brings the people in there, the controversy.
No, we don't, Jeremy. That's not true. I know you like to think so, but no, it's not true.
If they were to trade Michael Parsons, you know damn well they're not going to trade him to the Eagles, the Giants, or the Redskins. Jerry Jones ain't going to do that. He'll trade if it were to be a trade, it would be outside of the NFC East, I'm sure. So all the main markets are where? They're mostly in the East.
But
if he did get traded, it would be a smaller market. That he's not going to get the views that he gets. He may get views, but he's not going to get the views he's going to get that he gets now.
He's not the president of Bleacher Report. You think he's the president of Bleacher Report because he's great at podcasting?
Hell no.
He's the president of Bleacher Report because he's in Dallas, big name, can bring controversy.
Okay.
Think about
I don't think the Cowboys are
so
get rid
Mark,
of.
What do you expect? And this is for all of you. What do you expect come this time next week? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what to expect because we're in uncharted waters. You have to understand the Cowboys signing Marquez Bell, which is small potatoes, is bigger than what we did in free agency until we re-signed our long snapper. We were the last team. We were the last team to sign any free agents, including our own. And it was our long snapper last year.
And what were the free agents signing?
We literally have had the Joneses. I remember one year they were on vacation in North Carolina the first week of the draft. First week of free agency.
Mark, they just posted Cowboys just signed Marquise Bell to a 3-year deal.
Yeah,
up to $12 million.
I've got it uploaded on my channel. You see, I double dip here.
So, all right. So let me ask you something. Who's your, this is for all of you. Who are you hoping the Cowboys target? You know what I'm saying? Like, now that Myles Garrett is off the table and Trey, like, what do you want?
Those were pipe dreams to begin with. I would still, if you're asking me what my dream move would be, if you're looking at what everybody's saying about DK Metcalf, where he's looking for $30 million and to go someplace warm, he's getting a lot of backlash. They're saying he's soft because he doesn't want to go someplace cold. And $30 million might be a little bit much.
30 either. I think 25, 22, somewhere mid-20s maybe.
Mm-hmm. So his value may be dropping. And like I said, I'm from the Cowboys. I'm saying, hey, I'll offer you a 3rd-round pick. And see what happens. Start talking. I mean, you went from a 1st and a 3 to a 2nd. That's a hell of a drop. And you don't say what's acceptable. You give yourself some room to negotiate. And our 3rd-round pick, is not that far down in the thirds.
No, and like I said, I would throw in, Mingo or Tolbert to sweeten the deal.
There you go.
Okay.
I just hope Jerry Jones had his years mixed up when he said,
I hope Jerry
going all
here's
in.
what I hope is that Jerry Jones is locked in a room.
Leo,
this was last.
Leo.
Yes, Aisha.
I just need to ask, are you ready for your Phillies?
The baseball team?
Yeah.
Hopefully they do well. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's always, a toss up here with them. You never know.
They can't do any worse than the Sixers.
Well, Mark, Sixer tickets are going for $1 here now.
Damn.
Just giving it away.
Yeah. You can get a ticket to the game for $1 now.
So you can buy this washing machine and see the game.
Yeah,
free tickets for the purchase of a washing machine.
All righty, good people. Crazy. I do need to get out here and get cooking.
We forgot.
Yeah.
And because it's been 2.5 hours. Next Sunday,
ladies
I
and
need to come to your house so I can eat because you making me hungry every time.
Well, come on by. Give me about half an hour. I'll have the fried rice.
So Mark,
you gotta pick me up. I'm in New York.
Mark, you know what I'm saying?
Mark, you gotta pick me up. I'm in New York.
It has nothing to do with being Super Bowl champs or nothing like that. But no, it doesn't. I'm serious. But let's plan to hook up for a game next year.
Okay. All right.
Come down to where you are in Virginia.
Okay. Oh, I thought you meant actually go to a game, like go to the link or something. Okay.
No. I want to come to the. I want to come to the basement.
No, Leo, if he comes to Philly, you better protect him. Leo, if he comes to Philly, you better protect him.
Oh no, he ain't coming here. If he does, I would. He'd be fine. He'd be just fine. He'd be mixed up with all of us. But,
I would want to with the way as many Eagle fans and all that shit that watch here and all that shit, and always call me. I'm saying I'm scared.
You guys aren't viewed as a threat anymore.
Oh,
you know
last year was the only year you could say that.
Okay,
we were 50% hurt and 50%.
I don't think you can. I don't think there's enough players. I don't think there's anybody or enough players for you guys to sign that would make y'all a threat. Because there are things that you guys have to overcome. beyond the players.
Oh.
It's your coaching. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
I got beat up over Kellen Moore last year. I'm going to get Kellen Moore. He's
all
going
right.
to be the one.
Okay, good people. I appreciate everybody being here. And Leo has literally just run us out. Goodbye.
Have dreams about me, folks. Have dreams about me.
Leo, you just have to fuck up a good thing, don't you? Just have to fuck up a good thing. We're all getting along nicely, and you have to fuck it up.
I'm just saying, Lord.